good. Nate's over here working hard. He actually got a paycheck, so he's trying this week. Last week, he didn't get a paycheck. He didn't do anything. Now, all of a sudden, I bring him a check, and he's working hard. It's funny how that happens.
I don't blame him.
I mean, you know. First segment, 10 minutes. We have any packages in it? That's it? Okay. So that 10 minutes of timing includes the timing of us having the interviews later. Got it. You know what I'm wondering, if we've got to go 10 minutes, I do wonder if we have some fun like I did in BIR and have Chad come over and like do something with Eric or something. Hey, Eric, did you hear that? Welcome to the Gray Hodges pregame show. Third round of the playoffs has arrived, and not very often when we have the name Rivalry Playoffs do we have a legitimate rivalry game, but they call this one the Battle of Black Oak Ridge. And tonight, either Halls or Central will punch their ticket to the state semifinal game next week against the winner of Lincoln County and Sevier County. All odds are that would be Sevier County. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. So a lot on the line tonight.
I agree. Don't count your chickens, though. I mean, everybody at the odds were Powell were going to be playing tonight, and they're not. Powell's not playing tonight. And so you can't just assume Sevier County is going to win that game. Lincoln County obviously is brought a little something. They won't play for the trophy tonight, though, Mark. You know, they won't play for the trophy. That's for the regular season matchup in the Battle of Black Oak Ridge, just for pride and a chance to go to the semifinals.
They're playing for a different trophy in 2 weeks.
No doubt. Potentially.
There could be one in 2 weeks. Sophie Starkey is on the top left of your screen. Eric Kane is on the bottom left of the screen. Eric, let's start with you. Halls has got one of the hottest quarterbacks in the state right now who just walked behind you.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing out of his mind right now. It's good to see, too, because the veteran guy that's played so much football, started since his sophomore year, a couple of early pick sixes this season, the first couple of games, and since then he's been on fire. 25 touchdowns, 8 picks, 69% completion. He's ran for 5 touchdowns. Midway through the year, he just needed some confidence, and he just had to look within himself like, hey, I've been here before. I've done this. I played at a high level. We've seen the old Amari Lefko here lately, and Halls is absolutely going to need him to ball out here tonight to get this win because we know what the first meeting with these two teams entailed. High-scoring affair.
Yep.
Halls into the quarterfinals for the first time since 1996. Eric wasn't even born. Sophie wasn't born. And
Gary Shepard was the head coach.
That's right. Sophie, when you look at Central, they've been here in the recent past. They won the state titles in 2018 and 2019, and they're led by a pretty good quarterback as well.
Absolutely. Central relies heavily on their quarterback, Caden Long, and for good reason, too. He's got over 4,000 yards on the season so far and 44 touchdowns as well. Coach Lane said he's arguably the most competitive guy on the field, maybe even in the school. And you know, in a game like tonight, when it's win or go home, he's going to put everything he's got on the field.
Guys, I will say this, guys in the truck, the first game, I think we've got full highlights. And so Chris Smith, as you see Caden Long, and there's Kevin Lane behind him. The first game was thrill a minute, 38-35. Here's how this game played out. It was a back-and-forth affair.
Yeah, it really was. And a lot of crafty plays by Amari Lethgo to find pay dirt here, but also a number of times. This right here, kind of watch that effort by Halls, gives Halls the lead.
Yeah, and Eric, back and forth we went. There were 3 or 4 times where Halls thought they were done, Central thought they were done, but nobody was ever done.
Yeah, Caden Long, you saw, scored a touchdown there. Here's Jarrell Chandler, holding that football like a loaf of bread. Central picks it up. That's Badgett, takes it to the house, and that was a late defensive score that really kind of helped things yawn. And then here's the trick play, a little flea flicker down the field, and this was not the game winner, but it set up one of the late touchdowns.
Yeah, by the way, Javiston Badgett out tonight. He had a slap last week in the game. It was a motion towards the opponent. If you do that, you're out. So he is out tonight. But you come down to the end of the game, Caden Long used the legs, used the feet, and then it all came down after Halls takes the lead here at 35-31. Back comes Central, and one of the plays of the year is coming up.
Yeah, on a 4th down and 17. I mean, just ridiculous pitch and catch right here.
And to get the defender off him, right? I mean, he got hurt on that play. Well, he goes down right here, but, I mean, laid his body on the line, got in there for the game winner. What a play.
Sophie, I know this. We were here early in the season on Rivalry Friday when West was at Central, and Kevin Lane said that game that we had when Central got the 29-21 win was the moment that he started to believe this could be a special year.
Absolutely. They had to pick up some momentum earlier in the season, and when I talked to him earlier this week, he said defensively, they've really had to pick up some stuff. They've had some high-scoring games, but when they faced Halls earlier this season, he said it's the worst defensive performance they've had. So working from that West game to playing Halls, they're hoping to show everything they've got tonight and an improved defense.
Yeah, and Central was up on West 29-7. West came back to 29-21, and then that was the final score. In 5A, there is another game of local interest. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Lincoln County and Sevier County. Conventional wisdom, as we said, says that the defending champion Sevier County Smoky Bears win, but
that's right. They would be favored, right? If there was lines, they would be favored. But Lincoln County playing with a lot of confidence. There's been all that chatter this week that basically all of Lincoln County is shutting down and headed over to Pigeon Forge. They're trying to pack the home side as well. Seeing the Sevier County people on Facebook getting riled up. We got to pack it ourselves. So again, a lot of emotion in that game. I think for Sevier County, you got to knock them out early. You don't let a team like Lincoln County, who likes to run the ball, hang around.
Well, it's a Lincoln County team that upset Powell a week ago, 39-37. That was the final score a week ago. Also tonight, as Kevin Lane leads his team in prayer tonight, Coalfield has a tough game against Sale Creek.
Yeah, I think this actually shouldn't be a tough game.
Okay.
This should be a Coalfield runaway in a lot of ways. I know Sale Creek's 11-1. Coalfield's more battle-tested. They're the deeper team. It's, really Coalfield and South Pittsburgh, the top 2 teams in their classification.
We'll talk more about that after this story where Austin had a chance to visit with the straw that stirs the drink for Coalfield, and that is Jaden Bunch.
Here at Coalfield with Jaden Bunch. Jaden, all-time leading rusher in Coalfield history. What's that mean to you?
It's huge. There's been many greats before me. Josh Sheldon, the one that I broke the touchdown record. And I'm not sure. I think it was Addison. No, Addison was a touchdown record in the season. So bunch of huge guys that I've passed up, and it's all glory to the offensive line. They don't get much praise, but I like to get on here and praise them. And coaches put me in the right spots. Beefy running the offense. It's all them. So I'm just in with them.
What do you feel like you do well as a running back? Like what makes you the player you are?
My ability to see the field, my vision. I can see holes that some people may not see and be able to accelerate and hit that hole. And just the breakaway speed of hitting that hole and nobody being able to catch me after that.
You all played a really tough schedule early, had those couple of losses early in the year. How much do you feel like that helped you, though?
I loved it. Straight out the bat, 2 tough games. You know, some people may mess up in those 2 games, and it's better to do it early on than later on in the year when it's crucial, because those games don't really matter to us. Winning a region championship, winning a state championship, so those weren't much of like these games matter, but like they were huge for us. Like playing Stone, who went all the way and played all the way to the second round.
County,
yeah, and just huge to play them. And then Gordonsville, who is going into the 3rd round in 2A, so yeah, I think it helped tremendously playing those big teams early on.
What do you like about this year's team?
This year's team is, I think this is like the fundamentally best O-line we've had in years, and we have weapons everywhere. Receiver positions, we got Quan here, we got Waylon here, we got Lane here, we got Bo here, we got Cruz. If you guard one of them, not many teams have a good second defender that you can cover the other one with. And then you got me and Hedrick in the backfield. Stop one of us, the other one's running a touchdown.
All right, he is the key playmaker right here for these Coalfield Yellow Jackets. Jaden, we appreciate the time.
Thank you.
All right, Eric Kane, a little bit more on that game as we'll preview Coalfield and Sale Creek. What have you got on that game?
He's the straw that serves the drink. Coalfield started 0-2. They've rattled off 10 straight wins in Sale Creek. Their only loss of the season, it was 56-0 to South Pittsburgh, but they won 4 straight as well. 2 heavyweights going at it, but again, the 1-2 punch of Jaden Bunch and Hayden Hedrick should carry Coalfield in this one.
Eagleton will be on the road at Bledsoe County, and Sophie Gatlinburg-Pittman against Meigs County. GP, our only undefeated team.
It is the only undefeated team, but yet they're trying to reach the semifinals for the first time since 1990. They're led by their quarterback, Braden Maples, who's got 26 touchdowns on the season. He's also a Mr. Football semifinalist. But then Meigs County has a dual-threat quarterback as well in Caden Brewster, who's rushed for over 1,200 yards on the season. So some really powerful offenses that are going to go head-to-head there.
Yeah, and all the scores and highlights tonight on the 10 Sports Blitz, as Emily Ray Cochran and Elijah Nixon will have you covered coming up tonight. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll start visiting with both of these head coaches as we zero in on the Battle of Black Oak Ridge. State 5A quarterfinal on the Gray Hodges pregame show.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. That's the super dealer you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
AquaClear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
AquaClear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
AquaClear can fix that.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
All right, welcome back to the Gray Hodges pregame show here with Kevin Lane, head football coach at Central. Can you believe you're here in the quarterfinals?
Honestly, I thought last year after 4-7, played Sevier County in the first round, winning the spring ball. We were competitive in spring ball. We split them up in 2 teams. I thought we were going to be a lot better, but to be here where we are, I wouldn't say I can't believe it, but it's also a little bit of a stretch, if that makes sense.
Is it a little bit of you're kind of pinching yourself?
A little bit, yeah. Absolutely. It's exciting. The kids have earned it, though, and they've gotten themselves here and they've worked themselves here, which is really exciting to watch our kids play. But, yeah, it's a pinch myself moment.
Well, you and I talked about it this week. When you beat West, and we had that on a Rivalry Friday game, when you beat West, was that kind of the aha moment of here we go?
Absolutely. Because Central hadn't beaten West in 5 or 6 years, and it hadn't even been close. I mean, the average score was like 51-20 or something like that. So the reality, when we went into that game, we thought we could win it. We were competitive last year in the first half, and then they blocked the field goal, and it kind of the wheels ran off from there, and then we beat them this year, and that was kind of the moment where our kids and we all knew we had a chance to do something.
But the other one was you went over to Powell. You had a chance. You lose 42-35, but you were right in that one.
Right in it. And, yeah, we fumbled the ball on the 6-inch line under center there to tie the game. And Powell went on to win. A great team, great coaching staff. And I thought right then, though we lost the game, I thought we've beaten West and we've played with Powell, which we hadn't done in a long time, either one of them. And I thought the rest of this year, let's see what we can do.
So mid-October, we had the Battle of Black Oak Ridge over at Halls. It was a Thursday night game, one of the best we've ever had. What'd you learn from that game about your team and the resiliency? Because it looked like the game was over about 5 times.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, our kids have just continued to fight and battle and scrap and claw. And we talk about it all the time. We talk about process over result and don't look at the scoreboard. I know we glance at the scoreboard, we know what the score is, but we try not to let the scoreboard affect us, and we just continue to play, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, Nick Saban.
And appreciate you. I wish I was Nick Saban, but because I would like to have his money. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, we just try not to look at the scoreboard or let the scoreboard affect us playing. And we just continue to play what we want to and play the game how we want to play it.
Let's talk briefly about this game. Amari Lethko, their quarterback,
Absolutely.
A lot coming into the season, kind of slow at the start of the season, but the last 4 games, 15 touchdowns in 4 games. He seems to have found his groove.
Yeah, he's out. He was really good against us. We went into that game thinking I went into the game defensively planning that Amari wasn't going to run the ball on design run stuff a lot. Well, lo and behold, he comes out maybe the second play of the game with a design run play and gets 12 yards, and I thought, well, we got to adjust our game plan now. Mari's a great kid, great quarterback. It's fun to watch him play. I'm excited to play against him tonight. It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, going to be a fun one tonight, and yeah, they'll have to stop Amari Lethko. Let's bring Sophie and Eric back in. Sophie, we'll start with you. Other games to keep an eye on in 4A, Greenville at home against Anderson County.
Yeah, this is another familiar postseason matchup. These two teams have met 8 times in the past 9 years. Anderson County having the explosive weapon in Jason Thompson, who after last week is closing in on 2,000 yards. And then Greenville has quite a strong secondary led by Tennessee commit Zayden Anderson. So I'm expecting this one to be pretty high scoring because both these teams are averaging in the 40-point range postseason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the ultimate 50-50 game, Eric. I think it's a total coin toss. Now, Alcoa and Red Bank, I do not think that's a coin toss game. I'll take Alcoa fairly easy in that game. But I do think that Alcoa got punched in the mouth when they fell behind last week, Eric, on the road at Upperman, and they responded like the champs you would expect them to respond.
No, they absolutely did. And quarterback Thomas Manu's incredible story, threw for 3 touchdowns in that game. Still more touchdowns on the season than incompletions, which is just an incredible stat. I like Alcoa in this one. Give Red Bank some flowers, though. They've won 7 straight. They drilled Gibbs last week, 34-7 or whatever it was, and they got a really solid defense, but I don't think it's anything that Manu and that offense for Alcoa cannot handle here tonight.
What kind of flowers are you giving there?
I was about to say flowers?
Some daisies. I don't know if they're ready for roses, but it's just the second-tier flowers. They had a good year.
Sophie, you tell us, what kind of flowers should he be given?
Tulips.
Tulips, great.
Yep.
That sounds
I feel
good.
like that's a solid choice.
Is that what Luke gives you?
No. He's a roses guy.
He's same color as Mark's Halls and Central top up here.
Whatever. First eye roll of the night. Okay, by the way, speaking of Greenville, we are going to have bonus coverage tonight. A live look in.
Oh, there they are.
There they are. They're ready to roll.
At Burley Stadium in Greenville.
And the Mavericks have made their way over to Greenville, so we'll be taking live look-ins on that game all night long. I think of the 2 games we were looking at possibly doing tonight, that was the other one.
Absolutely. I mean, why would it not be? They're both sit there as 1 seeds. Interesting. I will say this. Maryville goes on the road in 6A to Blackman. They're the 1 seed. Blackman's a 2 seed. That should never happen. Fix that. That's got to get fixed. I mean, when you're the 1, and we're not talking about the semis where you kind of rotate years. This is the quarters. If you're the higher seed, you should be hosting. Instead, it's Blackman who hosts 1 seed Maryville tonight over in Murfreesboro.
All right, let's check in with the other head coach in this game tonight, and that is Brent Hughes, the head coach at Halls. Here with Halls head coach Brent Hughes. I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Kevin Lane. Can you believe you're here in the quarterfinal?
I've always had faith in my kids. At the end of the day, they're the reason why we're here, and I just look forward to having another game with them, and hopefully we can keep it going.
This is a battle-tested team. You've had a tough schedule. Where are they now?
Well, you're facing another team that's battle-tested as well, and a great coach and great football players, and so at the end of the day, it's just another great game of high school football, and that's what it's all about.
What a lot of people don't know is they see you guys battling against each other. You and Kevin Lane are really good friends.
Yeah, I got the highest respect for him. He should have been a head coach a long time ago, but he's right. He's where he's supposed to be, and like I said, I got nothing but respect for him and the things he's doing this year.
So there are people that are saying, I've seen on social media, of all the years there's been a battle of Black Oak Ridge between Halls and Central, this is the biggest one. Can you believe that?
I think it's just because it's, now it means something. There for the longest time it didn't mean anything because it was so one-sided. And that's one of the things that we've tried to do at Halls is give it, more of a reason for us to be in this conversation. And so at the end of the day, for us, it's just the next game to get an opportunity to go keep playing.
There was a time this year where you started, 0-3, and you were like, we had a conversation, and you're like, I still believe in my kids. I still believe we can get there. You really do have to throw the records at this point, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. You just, you're playing the next play, right? You're playing the next game, and you learn from your mistakes. And I think that's why we're still here where we're at. We're playing good football, and we're going to have to play really good football tonight to have a chance to win and keep going.
I think when you look back at the last game, 38-35 was the score. Both teams learned a lot. Austin, I think very, very quickly, about 15 seconds, they learned about what not to do defensively.
Well, absolutely, because both teams, it was, it was just back and forth. Yeah. And so we'll see what kind of adjustments they make tonight early in this football game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Fire up the band. Tell CB45 to have some journalistic integrity as the Central Bobcat alum going to be handling the parade tonight, and CB45 says as well. Let's take a break. When we come back on the Gray Hodges pregame show, it is time for the national anthem and working our way towards kickoff to quarterfinals in 5A.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
Well, our thanks to Jim and Nick's Barbecue again. By the way, they're going to help us out in a huge way the week of the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase by taking care of the meal at practice for both teams that week. I just can't thank them enough for what they have meant this year for our pregame meal every single
They've been rock
week.
stars every week.
Been incredible. Time now for the National Anthem, brought to you, as always, by Food City. Job by the Central Bobcat marching band. Don Talbot leading the Zebras tonight, and it is an honor for those guys to get to be here and do this game. Let's preview 6A. If you're talking about local teams, it's short and it's sweet. Maryville's at Blackman.
Yeah, Maryville, again, will be on the road. They got to get that fixed. I'll continue to reiterate that point. But they'll be on the road at Blackman tonight, and they'll kick off in about an hour. Oakland Green Hill should go the way of the Patriots, which potentially sets up, if Maryville can take care of business on the road, the proverbial Maryville-Oakland semifinal that we've seen so many times.
Yeah.
On the other side of the state, Ravenwood, 12-0, has to go on the road as the 1 seed to 7-4 Whitehaven. Make it make sense, Mark Packer, because it makes no sense to me, but that's where we're at in 6A.
Here's the thing. It was a one-year deal to do this new plan, and they had a board meeting this week, and nobody really acted like they had a problem with it.
I don't have a problem. I love the way they're doing it. My point is, though, if you're the one and you're not playing another one, you should be hosting.
I don't disagree with that, but you also add
especially in the third round.
Here's the deal, man. Schools complain all the time about money. We got to figure out how to get money. We got to raise money. We got to pay for buses, and we got to pay for jocks and socks and jerseys and everything. And then you get into the playoffs and you say, okay, instead of playing 10 miles away in the second round, we're going to make you play 200 miles away.
Well, the truth is, though, this game would have been played last week if that were the case. We would have had Halls and Central in round 2. Instead, we get them in round 3 because of the current way it's set up. Which, again, I personally like. It pushes games like this a week down the road. I just don't like the whole seeding thing of if you're the one, you should be hosting.
Yeah, by the way, they have to come back to us just because the stadium has gone dark and the cameras are having a hard time because it is totally in the dark down there. By the way, all of the Blue Cross Bowls going to be on WKNX, the Knox on the TV side, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We once again at Pac-Man HD Productions, proud to be producing all of those games, and they'll all be on the Knox. Won't have anybody locally playing on Thursday.
No, not at all. And the big game tonight across the state is Baylor-McCallie. That's tonight. Then you have BGA and Boyd. That's another big game in Division II AA.
And then on Friday, you talk about local teams. Yeah, do we have anybody in 1A or 3A? Does Coalfield slip through? Does GP slip through in 3A? 5A will have somebody unless Lincoln County crashes the party for all of us.
Yeah, and again, I would take Sevier County, but you got to knock them out early. Don't let that team that runs make them have to throw, because if you can jump up on them, it changes the whole dynamic for Lincoln County.
Speaking of dynamics, they're going to turn some lights on here, but they're going to do it after we get done with break. It's Halls and Central in a 5A quarterfinal. Battle of Black Oak Ridge when we come back on OEB Rivalry Friday, presented by Food City.
We've got a special guest coach today, Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Y'all have a bigger chair?
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
The following live sports broadcast is brought to you by Pac-Man HD Productions.
Back of the end zone, touchdown.
Down the sideline, looking for the end zone. He will find it. Touchdown.
Looking for the end zone, touchdown. How prophetic that the last shot in the open for OEB Rivalry Playoffs is the Central Hail Mary win over Halls on October 16th. That's the reason that we are at Central tonight at Dan Wyborian Stadium. It's a 5A quarterfinal, the Battle of Black Oak Ridge. One of these two Cinderella teams, I'll say it, is going to make it to the semifinal next week to play the winner of the defending 5A state champion Sevier County Smoky Bears and Lincoln County. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the key players. We'll start with you.
Yeah, you look at Halls, the visitors in this game here tonight. This is Jarrell Chandler. He's a Division I Power 4 top guy, makes an impact on both sides of the field. You see his stats right there, 6 touchdowns. He's got second high receptions at 39 on the team. Defensively, about 5 PBUs. He's got a pick. Jarrell Chandler can close those windows in a hurry in the back end, and he is certainly an impact player.
As for the home Central Bobcats, without Badgett at wide receiver, they need somebody to step up. This guy, Torrin McAfee, could be just that. He's got 808 receiving yards on the years. He's got 7 PBUs. He is a menace for the opposing teams on both sides of the ball. He'll need to play big tonight without Badgett on the other side.
Head down to the fourth member of our team, Sophie Starkey, standing by with Central head coach Kevin Lane. Sophie.
Coach, you said the last time you took on Halls, your defense was not at its best. How have you adjusted to prepare for tonight's game?
Yeah, we just gotten better defense. We gotten more physical. We've tackled better. We've lined up better. We've gotten more guys like in a solid spot instead of moving them around a ton. They've settled in. I feel like that's the key to the game tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, and after it being a wild afternoon of weather, as the first quarter is brought to you by OEB Law, it appears, anyway, I've probably just jinxed us as I always do.
So don't say it. Don't say it.
That the weather will turn for the worse, but it does appear that we're okay now after a rainy day. Cloudy, showers are possible coming up. Central has won the toss. They have elected to receive. So the Bobcats will get the football to start things off tonight. Brent Hughes and this Halls team, boy, what a rough start to the season, but they have turned it around, and now they're one of the hotter teams in 5A.
Yeah, started 0-3 and finished, since then, gone 7-1. Again, like they've got veteran players. They've got guys who have played at the big stage before. They just kind of had to find their footing, and they certainly did that.
Mark and I were talking last Friday night, and he said, if you'd said back in June, Central and Halls would be playing in the quarterfinals and Powell and West would be sitting at home, you would have gotten incredible odds on that, and yet here we are. Yeah. Those two teams will be watching, and these two teams will be competing for a chance and a spot in the state semis.
You would have won a lot of bets. There's no question about that. But here they are. And one of these two Cinderellas is going to make it into the semifinals. And if this game is half as good as it was back on October the 16th, we are in for, as CB45 says, a barn burn. Deep kickoff that will bounce into the end zone. Our Smoky stat stuffer when it comes to Central is the quarterback.
Yeah, he's been incredible all year long. Passing is one thing, but his ability for a guy that I wouldn't call it just super fast to make people miss and be elusive, 1,049 yards rushing. I mean, he's been unbelievable.
Look at this right here, 33 yards shy of 4,000 all-purpose. I mean, the guys ran for 17 touchdowns.
And very well could get it right here on this opening drive.
Yeah, no doubt.
So Caden Long and the offense will start at their own 20-yard line. In the first game, 73 combined points. Both coaches trying to change that, and the Red Devils will send pressure on play number one.
Woo. Carson Pierce there off the edge. You see the offensive starters for Central.
They dropped multiple guys off of the weak side, and Central had nobody to block them.
That's a good start there for the Halls Red Devils defensively. Caden Long, after that play action, nowhere to go.
Well, they had him in second and third and long a lot over there at Halls, and he would always find a way to convert. I mean, this guy's been Houdini most of the year. And just a junior.
Loss of 7 yards, a second down and 17. They're going to try to keep Long in the pocket. He'll escape the pocket and will take the shot out at the 22-yard line, maybe the 23, a 3rd and 7 coming up for this Halls defense.
Yeah, Halls defense, you see on the screen right there, Travis Brasfield, a really good player in the interior, Eli Rutherford, Carson Pierce there at outside backer who had the sack on play one. A good job there by Long to kind of get back to and a little bit past the original line of scrimmage, setting up a very third and manageable after losing 7 yards on play one.
Yeah, you got about half of it back, a little more than that, on a 3rd down and 7. 3 receivers top of your screen, 2 to the bottom. They have got the defense spread out. Hall's bringing pressure. They'll look to throw. Long throws this one out. Catch is made. First down past the 35. And the nice moves by J.J. Sackey. Hall's brought the pressure, but they couldn't get there before a gain of 13.
And just like the first game, Hall's defense can't get off the field. Another nice conversion. This is the second down play that picked up about half of what they needed, which made it 3rd and manageable before Sackey makes the the key reception that moves the sticks out past the 35.
Yeah, Long did a good job sitting in the pocket, saw the blitz, didn't panic, hit his guy for the first down.
It appears already that Halls has decided they need to bring a backer. Long this time will run the football and taken down very quickly for no gain.
That's Pierce, and you're going to call his name a lot tonight. Eric called it a bunch in the first game. Just a junior.
Yeah, already a second stop here on the opening drive. So far, it's Halls winning the early downs.
The Central wins the key downs to convert.
That's how it was in game one.
That's how it exactly was in game one.
Brent Hughes saying during the week that they need to keep Caden Long in the pocket. That's what they're trying to do. Long comes outside and will pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards, slung out of bounds at the 40.
And it's those hidden yards, like right there where he gets slung forward.
Yep.
Instead of getting pushed back, all of a sudden that's an extra couple of yards where it wasn't there. Halls had it defended really well, and now it'll be 3rd and 7 for Central. Looking to go 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions.
Yeah, both 3rd and 7 as well. His legs are just, you've always got to count for him. Always got to count for his legs, especially on these money downs.
3rd down and 7 from the 39. Long has all kinds of time. All kinds of time, and will find his receiver for the first down out past the 45.
Yeah, so far, Central on these 3rd downs, I mean, Halls is playing zone, and they're just finding that soft spot in the zone, and these safeties are not driving down, these backers are not driving out, and Central's wide receivers doing a good job, just saying, hey, throw me the football, I'm open.
They get to the sticks, they turn around, they sit there in their spot. Caden Long delivers a nice solid pass, and it's Kalen Chesney on the reception.
Caden Long, such a different quarterback than the youngster we saw when they went to Sevier County a year ago in the first round. And this team is so different because when Central went to Sevier County first round, they were the 4-6 team.
Yeah.
There was a 4 seed. If they win tonight, Sevier County wins, it's a totally different game.
100%. I mean, both teams are, Sevier County is very similar, but Central is a different looking group, confidence-wise especially.
Yeah, Kevin Lane and that staff have done such a great job. He said when they beat West over here 29-21, it was the aha moment of, we might not be too bad this year.
It's the lead they got in that game, too, early on.
29-7.
Yeah.
Had that on Rivalry Friday. Halls will bring pressure. You got to get there if you're going to bring the pressure. Long would keep it himself. He'll get the first down to the 41. If you're going to send the pressure, you better get there within 2 seconds.
Yeah, he had a lot of room there to the left side, and he kind of just, when he realized he takes off, he plants this 1 foot, makes one move, runs right around a linebacker, picks up 6 more yards.
Yeah, officially a gain of 10 down to the 40 and a first down.
Gain of 9 on the scramble.
Eating some clock as well.
9th play of the drive coming up.
First down, Long on the quarterback draw, design draw, and they'll push the pile for a gain of 5 yards. You'll take that every time.
Man, so far it has been Caden Long. I think Jaden Harris has maybe 2 carries on this drive.
Second down and 5. Almost to the halfway point, as Austin mentioned. Central eating up that clock.
Yeah, 10th play coming up.
Long rolls right, looking to throw. And a low pass, a game break, if you will. We have an update from over at Greenville, Anderson County in Greenville. This just moments ago as the Green Devils with a big touchdown. And Greenville takes a 7-0 lead on the Mavericks.
Anderson County got into Greenville territory but was forced to punt. They pinned Greenville back deep, and Greenville goes 80-plus right there with the pitch and catch to take a 7-0 lead in that one. Here's the thing. If you're Central, it's great that you're killing half the first quarter here, but you got to find points.
Aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Wonderful place to go for the entire family. Gatlinburg Sky Park. A timeout's going to be taken here on another third down, and let's take the break with them. No score yet. Almost half of the first quarter already gone.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Here in Knoxville, fall is about community, comfort, and of course, football season. At Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, we believe your drive should be just as memorable. Step inside a new Lincoln and discover thoughtful design, quiet luxury, and technology that makes every trip effortless. And right now, finance the 2025 Lincoln Aviator at 0% APR for 48 months. From weekday drives to Saturday tailgates, Lincoln delivers luxury and comfort for every season. Come see us at Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville.
I still have spots on my glasses, even with the most expensive cleaners.
Whoa, AquaClear can fix that.
If I don't squeegee this, I still see spots.
Are you tired of still seeing spots? AquaClear can fix that.
Faded laundry again?
AquaClear can fix that.
OEB Rivalry Playoffs are brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Carson Newman, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. 6:36 to go, first quarter, no score yet. Bobcats 2 for 2 on third down. This a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, the previous 2 third downs were conversions on 3rd and 7. This is the 11th play of the drive, and probably in that 4-down territory conversation as well.
Late substitution right here from Central.
Come out of a timeout and have a late substitution. Long overthrows his receiver. And to your point, on a 4th down and 5, it'd be 52-yard field goal. Not many high schools made for that. Too close to punt.
Yeah.
He had him. He just missed him.
A little bit of drizzle out there. So they'll go for it on 4th and 5. 3 receivers near side. 2 receivers top of your screen.
Oh, man.
And a flag comes in before the play.
Looks like it'll be on Central.
Looked like one of those everybody but the center.
So 4th down and 10 at the 40. Do you rethink it?
I would rethink it because you're looking at great field position.
Prior to the snap, false start in the offensive line. Still 4th down.
Don Talbot, our referee tonight.
And they're going to punt. That's a good call.
Well, that's a long drive to come up with a
I
punt.
know, it really is. But, I mean, like 4th and 5, 6, whatever it was. Yeah, 4th and 5, very manageable. 4th and 10 at this spot in the field. Even if you boot in the end zone, I mean, you're still flipping the field from where it was.
Brody Rogers back deep for Halls. Slick ball right here. Snaps are a key.
Yeah.
High snap. They'll get it away. And Rogers will let it take a bounce. A great field position for Central.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Let's take a quick break.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
Well, Halls will start their drive after a 39-yard punt inside their 5, actually at their 1. And what a place to start for Amari Lethko, who will take a shot downfield and just knocked away. Boy, Jarrell Chandler was there. Lethko, our Smoky Statstover for the Red Devils.
Kalen Chesney able to knock that away as Lethko tries to go up top. 15 touchdowns in the last 4 wins for the Red Devils.
And I'll tell you what, I like that play call there. You're back up on your 1, first play of the drive. Go to your most impactful guy, and that's Jarrell Chandler. Go make a play. Couldn't quite haul it in.
Chandler will look to throw again out of his end zone, and they'll get the first down. Boy, what a big play to get it out to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Brody Rogers there on the reception, leads the team with 63 receptions, 9 touchdowns. But you got him, you got Jarrell Chandler, who we mentioned, Amari Lethko, a lot of veterans on this offense. That was a big play right there to give yourself some breathing room.
Gain of 14 out to the 15, which, as I always say, key number 1, just get out of jail.
Yeah. Didn't run the football once. Went through the air both plays so far.
Let me tell you something.
Lucky to catch the snap. He bobbled it.
3 receivers near side. They'll go to the ground, and they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, maybe that's why right there. Yeah, Merchant up there in the interior making that play. As you see the starters here for the Central Bobcats. Nick Chittum, really, really impactful player.
Meigs County up on Gatlinburg. Pittman 6-0 early. And Coalfield with a 7-0 lead at Sail Creek.
Yeah, nowhere to go there on that first down run for McCallis Daniel. Loss of 3 on the play.
2nd down and 13. Back at the 12. Lethko, 2 receivers each side. Feeling pressure. Taken down at the 6.
All right, so we had a rush where the defender just planted the tackle into the lap of the quarterback, affecting the throw. You'll see the pressure here, bottom of your screen. Man, A.J. Bryson, what a play.
Yeah, he planted McCallis Daniel into the lap of Amari Lethko, and then
tailback, yeah.
The opposite side was able to be cleaned up by Taylor.
A 3rd down and 19. Did I just mention they got out of jail? Or they got shoved back in behind the bars?
And you do not want to punt from way back here. If you could just get anything, get half of it here, that would be a win.
2 carries for -9 yards. This will help the numbers. Not going to get the first down, but back out to the 19 and more manageable of being able to punt.
Yeah, you give yourself a little bit more room, a chance to, you don't have to get it off so quick right here. Good run there by Daniel. And now you're wanting to punt to go far and roll.
Boy, great atmosphere here tonight. Big crowd, Battle of Black Oak Ridge. 73 points in the first game. No score with 3:20 to go first quarter. Get this one away, and it will take a central bounce. Out of bounds. Quick break.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
And the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase brought to you by Food City, coming up December the 13th. A new exciting location, that being CAK, on that Saturday night at 7 o'clock. WKNX The Knox, WBIR Plus. Don Talbot saying during the commercial break.
5-yard penalty. Replay, fourth down.
Redo it.
Yeah, it was a illegal shift on Halls. I don't know if Central had the chance to accept or decline this, but I probably would have declined it just based off of the bounce you got. But maybe it works out in their favor here. Special teams has been to their advantage thus far.
It was a 29-yard punt. But you always wonder about a snap and always wonder about a return. High snap that brings rain. And a nice high punt that really didn't change anything. Well, congratulations, our Exterior Home Solutions Cheer Dance Spotlight. And tonight it shines on Cambria Ellis. And that she's in the band, actually. But the cheer of the week are the seniors, Mary, Aubrey, Mallory, Sophia, and Maddie. Congratulations from Exterior Home Solutions.
So great field position if you're Central right here. You held on to the football for 5.5 minutes on the opening drive, marched down the field, and were forced to punt. So this time around, you're on the plus side of the 50.
By the way, Coalfield up on Sale Creek 14-0. Caden Long looking to go long, rolling out, and will throw this one across the middle. Did he make that catch?
No,
They'll say no.
And he was open for quite some time, too. Long saw him late, threw behind him.
Now they're all running down there like it was called a catch, but they're going to walk back and say, yeah, nope, it wasn't.
Nope, you can see it right there. Ball hit the ground. It's a good
Good
call
by this crew. Got a really good crew out here tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less for a crew led by Don Talbot.
That's the one. That's the one time where, if you're a referee, you're like, all right, I'm glad the old Colossal Productions is over there. They're booing, and now they get to see it.
Yeah. By the way, we'll visit with Colossal Productions. Boy, so thankful to have them here with their portable Jumbotron all year long. And we'll visit with the owner, Dan Benedict, coming up in the third quarter. Still encourage folks, if you need your own personal Jumbotron, make sure you think Colossal. Second down and 10. Long will keep this itself, and here we are again in a 3rd down and 7 situation.
I mean, so far, he's been impactful on the ground, but they've not been much by design runs. They've been, by scrambles. Hall's doing a good job of blocking that thing up and setting up, like you said, another 3rd and 7. The third 3rd and 7 for Central here in the early going. 4th 3rd down overall. Two for 3 on those 3rd downs so far.
Actually, a 3rd down and 8 at the 43.
I'm not playing zone here. I'm bringing pressure. Playing zone's not been a recipe for they bring Carson.
There you go. Pressure, and they'll get it at the 48.
And that's what I'm talking about. Carson Pierce.
Defensive coordinator Austin Price on the call.
Well, you just go back to the first drive, and what happened? When they were moving it down the field, you're sitting there in the zone, and you give him all day to throw. And
again, they're not driving to the spots in zone either. So, yeah, bring the pressure. Carson Pierce, his 3rd play already, his 2nd TFL, his 2nd sack.
Exactly what we expected coming in tonight, a low-scoring affair.
Yeah.
After 38-35.
The snap.
Oh, right. High snap.
He's got to get to it and get it away.
Rearing its ugly head, and the Red Devils will start this drive at the 15 of the Bobcats.
All he had to do is pick it up and just kick it. If it goes nowhere, it goes nowhere. But
yeah,
just landing on it.
34-yard loss, and this is what happens in a football game. Central's running up and down the field, and one bad play on special teams, and now the Red Devils are in the D1 red zone.
Yeah, I'm with you, Austin. Again, easier said than done up here.
It is, that's right.
But if worst case they block it or whatever, I mean, anything's, I guess, better than kind of just falling on it right there.
Well, watch the bottom of your screen. Big number 3, Jarrell Chandler, isolated one-on-one. Chandler 6'3", they'll hand off up the middle and get nothing.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
Take us to the end of one. No harm, no foul. Nobody any closer to next week. We're scoreless at the end of the first quarter.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world? Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Mm-hmm. Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
Second quarter is brought to you by Food City. Sophie Starkey with Brent Hughes.
Coach, your defense was able to hold Central. How can your offense find some more momentum?
Yeah, we got flip field position. Now we got to find a way to get some points and just stay in there. Awesome atmosphere. Let's go.
Thank you, Coach.
Well, they're up the line of scrimmage, and he's like, I don't have time for this. I mean, Sophie did a great job, but they got to get points here. Second down and 9 at the 16.
That's a 3-5.
Make it a second down and 4 at the 11.
Yep.
Sevier County up on Lincoln County 7-0.
And driving again, already deep into Lincoln territory.
You talk about intimidating. Last week I was refereeing the Blount County Jamboree over at Heritage, and I look up and Don Talbot's up there sitting with CV-45.
False start.
Wow, they called it on Hall.
Number 3 on the offense.
Oh.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Meeting the minds over there. Well, great conversations
totally
happening.
Intimidating to have those two analyzing me. So scratch what I said about second down and 4. It's second down and 14. Lefko looking to throw, going to take a shot to the end zone, single covered. Did he make the catch back in the end zone?
You know he
Touchdown.
did. You know he did.
What an incredible catch in the back of the end zone by Brody Rogers. A 21-yard touchdown, and it's the Red Devils that strike first.
Lefko drops back, just finds his guy, throws it up, and lets his guy, Brody Rogers, go and make a play. You see how quick that release was? 10th touchdown of the year. What a dime. That was a heck of a throw there by Amari Lefko. So Hall strikes first, and again, that drive set up by the bad snap from the Central punt team.
And total yards, I mean, I'll lean on Zach Nelson here to come up with total yards. But Central's kind of run up and down the field.
Yep.
And yet Halls has the only number that really counts, and that's 7-0 with the extra point.
Look at Tennessee, Oklahoma, or Alabama, Oklahoma.
Extra point, it is good. Halls with 38 total yards. Central, 37 total?
Yeah, because the majority of those came on that first drive.
Like I said, the yardage is totally even. Scratch what I just said. Hey, listen, it's Thanksgiving coming up. Make sure you get ready for Christmas. There's some people that say we don't do the Christmas lights till after Thanksgiving. That's not our situation at the Packer household. Call Switch Lights 865-855-4448. And Switch Lights will come out and do all the work for you. Have you got the Christmas lights outside, Eric?
I do not.
Too busy feeding the baby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Austin, what's your excuse?
We don't typically do the outside lights, though, anyway. But if I did, Switch Lights.
I'm too busy chasing Addison and Avery around. And my tree's been up forever. So
my Christmas tree has been drug into the area where I want it. It's just not made its way up yet.
Some of the kids are ready.
Yeah.
And Halls with a 7-0 lead. Tell you what, Colossal Productions has got themselves set up in a primo spot tonight. There's no Jumbotron here at Central, and they set up the screen on the other side, and the fans have got to be loving having that Jumbotron with our broadcast in it. Bobcats returnable from the 4-yard line out to the 21, and we'll show you Colossal Productions. We'll visit with Dan Benedict, the owner, in the third quarter, but boy, thanks to them, they've been out here all year long. If you've got a big party, big event, wedding, tailgate experience, whatever it is, they'll come set up that huge LED screen, and they will have you set up to take your party to the next level. And we'll put this QR code on the screen, and you can scan the QR code and get in touch with Colossal Productions. There it is, right there.
Yeah, Central setting up shop there at the 20-yard line following the Halls touchdown drive, a 3-play, 16 yards. 21 yards from Amari Lethgo to Brody Rogers.
Back to work go the Bobcats, and this one will bust wide open up the left side, close to first down yardage. Take a look at the first quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law.
Yeah, the majority of those coming from Central there in that first drive where they went all the way down the field and then actually stalled out. A penalty made them back up and punt. The difference in this game, a bad snap on a Central punt, loss of 34, setting up that Halls touchdown drive. It is a slippery playing surface. It's been a drizzle here tonight in pregame as well.
Yeah, they'll give them the first down out to the 31-yard line. Two receivers top of your screen. Caden Long has all kinds of time and will tuck it and run it out to about the 36 for a gain of 5.
You got to give a lot of credit to the Hall secondary because they've held up for the first quarter and change.
They have, but also I think Caden Long, maybe not on this specific play, I feel like he's taken off early. Did not here clearly. He was looking to make a throw. Gain of 9.
Second down and 5 at the 36. Long looking to throw. Only a 3-man rush.
Good catch.
Whoa, what a nice catch at the 49 of Halls. Beautiful grab.
There's a flag down. We'll see what it is.
Bryce Johnston reaching out to make that catch. But let's check the yellow hanky.
Looks like Central's going back, so.
Man, that's unfortunate because that's a good catch.
Illegal shift, number 17 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
It's the dude that made the catch.
Yep.
It did feel like he was moving right when the ball was snapped.
What nice pass, even better catch for naught.
Yeah, making sure he got his foot in bounds.
So you move it down to a 2nd down and 10 and back to 3 receivers top of your screen. Long, the quarterback, a junior. So they'll lose a lot around him, but they'll have him back.
It's a good place to start.
Long throws it to the far side, and they'll get the first down. Boy, he absolutely trucked a defensive back. Jaden Harris, the senior, got about 5 of those yards on his own.
Yeah, he just slipped out of there in the backfield. Long throw, but no flat player. And you're right. Put his shoulder down, bulldoze the defender for a first down.
You know, one of the keys about Long throwing the football is the velocity he gets out there. If you're going to throw it that far, you got to get it there quickly before the DB has a chance to react.
You can't lollipop it out there 100%.
And again, that's where he's grown from last year to this year. We talked about that in that Sevier County first-round game last year. Him and Cooper Newman, he has gotten so much better in that regard.
First down at 10. This one pops wide open for Caden Long. Oh, look at the moves in the secondary down to the 41 for a first down and a 14-yard gain.
Halls brings pressure, but predominantly from the left side, and he just takes the gaping hole on the opposite side and just takes off.
And he's not afraid to run right to a defender as well, putting that shoulder down yet again, finishing the play strong.
The Central team a week ago on the road at Columbia had a couple of late touchdowns. Austin and I were having our post-game meal, and they got her done. Long looking to throw, and will use the wheels. Out to the 40. Sophie Starkey down on the sideline. What's up?
I cannot hear anything. Mark, what did you say?
I appreciate the honesty. Let's go down to Sophie Starkey on the sideline, who's got a storyline.
So, Caden Long, I talked about this earlier. He's one of the most competitive guys on the field and maybe even in the school. According to Coach Lane, they recently celebrated homecoming, and he said he represented the junior class in 5 different competitions and won 4 of them. And he said he was just praying he didn't twist an ankle playing musical chairs basketball.
Yeah, and it's awfully loud down there, is it not, Sophie?
It is. This student section is packed full. The band is right next to me. They are very excited.
And as you're giving
Great job of recovery.
As you're giving that report, another strong first down throw, but a flag, and it's going to be on Central yet again.
And another flag that will wipe out a big play by the Bobcats.
During the play, holding number 66 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, 2nd down.
Long so far, 11 carries, 33 yards. Now, 2 sacks. Yeah. Thus the reason it's just 33 yards on 11 carries.
And both those sacks by Pierce. Carson Pierce off the edge.
So 2nd down and 19. Long going to look to throw.
Long throw.
Boy, long throw. And a nice job by the secondary to knock that one away.
Yeah, Eddie Soto did a good job of coming back and playing the receiver. Yeah, you see he's getting that left arm right around there. It's a good play. Now 3rd and forever.
I don't even know it's that direction, so I can't come up with something funny. Not that it would have been funny anyway. 2 for 4 on 3rd down, but a 3rd and 19. And a timeout will be taken here. We will take it with them. 7-0
Timeout Halls.
Red
That's
Devils.
our 2nd timeout of the half.
And that leads us to this Carson Newman halftime coming up. The Matlock kick retires. D1's Christmas for the kids. OEB's Battle of the Bands. FCA Next Mile. The $15,000 scholarship winner for Knoxville will be unveiled tonight. And CB45 says. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane in the back. And Austin Price is right there in the way. Exactly what we expected, guys. A low-scoring defensive affair.
It was 38-35, the final on the last play of the game, the first go-around. And so far it's been, a costly turnover, a bad snap, and been a lot of defense.
8 minutes to go. Depending on how the next 8 minutes goes, CB45 might not have too much to say at the half.
Third down and 19. Long has time. Going to rear up. Going to take a shot. Overthrows the receiver who was there.
That's Corn McAfee. He had the inside position on Eddie Soto.
Just a little more air under the football, and that could be 6 points.
Yeah, no doubt. Again, he won the route. As also pointed out, he clearly had the inside, and ball just slightly behind and overthrown.
Yeah, Long just 3 for 8 for 35 yards so far.
All right, watch the snaps here. Last one was not a good one.
Yeah, last one was thrill a minute.
Much better.
Snap here. Oh, it's going to be blocked. And the Red Devils will get good field position again at their 48-yard line. Special teams does it again.
It's funny. Central made the first play on special teams, downing that punt at the 1. Since then, it's been Halls, a big one with the bad snap, and then, of course, blocking this punt right here.
That is that Dom Culp. He had some nice plays the first time these two teams faced off.
So not as good a field position as Central had earlier when they stalled and had a punt.
Yeah, but a 2-yard punt instead of a 35 or 40, I mean, that's a difference of 35, 40 yards.
No doubt. Get the football here at the 48.
So let's go with the inside handoff. Bobcats are not going to let them run the football.
Yeah, they've got one successful run, and it was on a 3rd and 30 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's a 10-yard run.
When they were running the old prevent defense.
Correct.
Still 7-0 Greenville over Anderson County in 4A as they have 7:45 to go in the first half. So that game has turned into an absolute rock fight. And Alcoa up 21-0 on Red Bank. Stunning and shocking revelation there.
Smoky Bears up 14-0.
Second down and 12. Lethco will throw it to the near side. And this one will pop wide open. Down the sideline, down to the 30. And a nice piece of running will get the first down and then some for Michaelis Daniel, 23 yards.
Yeah, so far, neither running back in the traditional run game sense have made a big impact, but both have made big plays on these swing passes out to the flat. This time it's Michaelis Daniel, makes one man miss, and then just gets upfield in a hurry. Big gain, explosive play of 20-plus yards, and Halls is in business.
Coalfield, you can Sharpie them into the 4th round as they're up 28-0 on Sell Creek.
Yeah.
Just the second first down of the game for Halls. Didn't get a first down on their drive when it was a punt block and they had it at the 15. They scored a couple plays later. First down and 10, let's go. A little sidearm pass, and this may be their running game.
Yeah, good block there by Jarrell Chandler out on the perimeter. Out there at the numbers. Kind of led the way there for Rogers.
And I think it has to be an extension of the running game with just the quick hitters. Get it out to the outside, let your guys be athletes, use Daniel out in the flat.
And it's weird because in a game like this where it's, wet surface, kind of raining a little bit, you think they'd want to run the football, both teams.
Second down and 1. Is this one of those play fake opportunities, or do you just give it to Michaelis Daniel? And
that's a false start.
And a flag comes in, and it's second down and 6.
Yeah, false start on the slot receiver at the top. He started running before the ball was ever snapped.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 10 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Eddie Soto.
So scratch what I said about the play fake and take a shot. Second down and 6. You would think they would get what they can here. Lethco 405 through the air, 67 yards and a touchdown. And he'll look to throw again. Rolls to this side, throws to the other, and tough sledding down to the 21-yard line.
He'll bring up just about a yard short. Two down territory here for me. Unless you lose yardage. You know, we've not seen Lethco keep it tonight like we saw him do in the opener.
Yeah.
Maybe this is that opportunity on the field.
Like he was down inside the 5 in that first game. For the 3rd and 1, maybe you see it here.
0 for 1 on 3rd down. This a 3rd and 1. They'll fake it to McDaniel, like the call.
No, he didn't get. Oh, that next second effort.
Second effort, depending on the spot, check the flag, would get the first down.
I just run straight quarterback power. No need for the play fake right there. Just run with your guy.
Is it a face mask? Did he get his? Is that why his helmet's off? Is the question.
And are they going? If it is a face mask, will they allow him to stay in the game?
Personal foul, half the distance to the goal. They'll take him down to the 10.
During the run, personal foul, face mask, number 14 on the defense. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Hall's looking to cash in, only 75 yards of offense so far, and you see the play right here, end of it. And they're, yeah, I mean, they were touching his face mask, didn't have a hold on it for a while.
First down at 10, they'll get it to McDaniel, trying to use the speed, going to be buried at the 13.
McAllis Daniel that time just tried to get too wide, and Central's defense too fast off the edge.
Yeah, Notch Taylor did a good job of chasing that down.
The other person that really set that play up, Eric, was number 26 for Central, A.J. Bryson. He pushed the left tackle up into Daniel, which forced him to push out even wider than he wanted to.
Second down and 13. Lethco looking to the big receiver and will overthrow the 6'3" Jarrell Chandler. Play number 8 of the drive coming up for the Red Devils, a 3rd down and 13. Field goal from here would be 5 yards shorter than a mountain lock kick for Tires. It'd be 30 yards.
Ball just sailed on him that time.
Well, you still like Jarrell Chandler at the bottom of your screen as he is matched up on Kalen Chesney. So they'll look to the far side.
Nice.
He makes that catch. Touchdown. Brody Rogers with his 4th catch of the night, his 2nd touchdown of the night, this one from 13 yards, and the Red Devils open it up to a 13-0 lead.
11th touchdown of the season. That's the 2nd one tonight, as you mentioned, and both of those, it's Amari Lethco just getting the snap and throwing it up to his guy, giving him a chance. See him battling right there, going back for the football. Touchdown on a play you had to have.
Well, what a nice job. Not really the back shoulder throw, but in essence one.
That's 4 years of playing together, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a understanding.
That's all you want right there, Austin. I mean, just you're down there towards the goal line, just throw up a little fade right there. Let your guy go make a play, and he's done that twice.
Some kind of a game clock discussion as
the clock still is rolling. They finally got it stopped.
And a runaway clock. Don Talbot comes over to the side. Where's CB45 when you need it running that clock, you know? So 5:31 has been put on the clock. And Central now backs against the wall a little bit, down
After the
2
play,
possessions.
sideline warning on the defense. We'll have the try.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Central now, blink of an eye, down 13-0, 14 pending this PAT.
You know, when we put our schedule out, some people question, why is Halls on 3 times? Why is Halls lost every game. But this is the Halls we expected to see, right? I mean, playing really good on both sides of the football.
And some of those folks were on our crew questioning.
I was going to say, go ahead and go ahead and talk about who you're talking about.
Charles.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 14-0. Red Devils with the lead. Let's take us a break on OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. Is this an upset? Maybe. Depends on who you talk to.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday's almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee Home so long. I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
There's thought I was crazy.
Thanks.
You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
What's better than enjoying a deliciously smoked turkey with all the fixings? Not having to cook it. This Thanksgiving, let Buddy's Barbecue do the work so you can focus on spending time with the ones you love. From smoked turkeys and hams to full feasts with all the sweets, get a smoking good deal on a spread everyone will love. We will sell out, so order today. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
OEB Rivalry Playoffs are brought to you by Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, D1 Training Facilities, and Better Mattress. 5:31 to go, first half. Hall's up 14-0 on Central. We had a discussion about, would you call this an upset? Everybody said I was completely erroneous in saying that word.
I mean, just talking to talk at this point, Packer. I mean, what are you doing? Nah, just based off.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think I've ever even said that.
based off round one. It was such a great game that, yeah, I don't think you can call either one of these teams winning an upset.
8-play, 52-yard drive, and just 2:14 left. Go to Rogers.
Look at this.
13 yards.
He got it.
For the onside kick. Well, Brent Hughes is coming in aggressive. A flag comes in after the play. This would be the second sideline warning. It would be yardage, I would believe. But Brent Hughes and Halls have come over here to win it.
Well, the first one they called on the defense, which would have been Central.
Yeah.
So this one would be on Hall since it's on the Hall side, if that's the case. Either way, if Halls has the football, you talk about going for the knockout punch here to end the first half.
And Brent's been aggressive in the past.
The result of the play is possession to Halls. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number one.
Well, I think if
number one, on the receiving team. 15-yard penalty. It'll be first down.
And the first of our two scholar athletes, J.J. Smith of the Central Bobcats, a senior, 4.1 GPA. Congratulations from Pioneer Heating and Air.
I'm like, dude, that's when you got to shit. They didn't react to that at all.
Gabe Holmes with the penalty there, so you move back, but you still get you steal possession, right?
Yeah, once again, Brent Hughes is coming over here to win it. He's not coming over here to let it fall to him.
Again, start of the season 0-3. Since have gone 7-1. You see the onside kick here. Really, you got that balance right there. That was a great kick.
First down and 10 at the 35. Inside handoff. And the Bobcats, a 1-yard gain. They're not going to let them run on them.
Neither team can run the football.
We highlighted Jaden Bunch in the pregame show. It's 34-0 at the half, Coalfield. Jaden Bunch's first half stats: 1 reception, 24 yards, and a touchdown. 21 rushes, 195 yards, 3 touchdowns. He is now about 170 away from the single-season rushing mark at Coalfield.
Second down and 9. Left go under duress. Going to be taken down at the 25.
Now, that's a huge play by the Central defense. And number 26 has been making pressure a lot. A.J. Bryson had a nice play on the last series that ended up being a Hall's touchdown. They're able to do it again.
By the way, the good fortune of Hall so far, they've received 3 gifts from Central: a fumble, a block punt, and the onside kick.
Yep. But now it's third and
Littens.
1 for 2 on third downs in this one.
Play clock is at 3. Third down and 19. Low snap. Left go under duress, and he'll be taken down at the 22-yard line. So much for the onside kick.
I was going to say, what an opportunity there to go for that knockout blow, but give Central's defense credit. I mean, you had a couple of negative plays here. Third down, poor snap to begin with. I mean, Hall's stood no chance on that drive.
3:35 to go first half. 14-0 Halls. Bobcats got the football to start the game, so obviously Halls will get it to start the second half as they keep possession for Central. And Central almost had the block punt. A high punt going to be corralled at the 30, and McAfee is going to try to use the speed to get to the far side of the field. He is fast, but he's going to be taken down, and a flag will come in for a horse collar tackle from behind, which is the correct call.
That's a really good punt.
47-yard punt.
Yeah.
Going to get Jason Green for the horse collar.
I mean, it's tough. I know this is a penalty for safety reasons, and I agree with it. Obviously, that's what it was.
Yeah, I saw both of you shaking your head. You didn't.
Well, I mean, you're just out there just trying to grab anything you can to stop it,
Yeah,
right?
my thing is, did he get his hand up underneath? Because that's the thing.
But to me, it's kind of like a blindside block sometimes. What's the guy supposed
During
to do?
the return, personal foul, horse collar, number 17 on the kicking team. 15-yard penalty, first down.
You know, there used to be a day in football where a big block on a punt return or kick return was a game-changing play.
Yeah.
You laid him out. And now, Coons Cram Course got a big test coming up on December the 13th. Make sure your student is ready. And Coons Cram Course will get your student ready for that. Huge test with a lot of dollars on the line. Minimize the debt, maximize the choices with Coons Cram Course.
So both offenses have great field position in this ball game.
Caden Long will make a little something out of nothing. Flag comes in behind the play.
In the area of maybe a face mask on Halls.
He had another flag that came in there like really late.
Or a hold downfield. Boy, Don's been busy tonight.
Yeah, he has. Busy second quarter.
Don Talbot earning his minimum wage. Good call. Coming up at halftime, it is the FCA Next Mile, which is brought to you by Pilot's Miles of Good. We will introduce you to the $15,000 scholarship winner for Knoxville. That's
during the run, personal foul, face mask, number 1 on the defense. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. It'll be a first down.
Bobcats have got to hit the black turf on this drive.
I mean, your Halls, you're just giving it to them, just giving them everything in this drive.
Yeah, 6 penalties, 60 yards.
And you're right. I mean, if Central, you talk about a missed opportunity. We'll see if Central can build off that momentum defensively and punch it in here from inside the 30.
First down and 10 at the 27. Long. Oh, they run a little reverse, and this one is going to pop wide, open, touchdown. Talk about speed, talk about timing. 27 yards on the touchdown for Torin McAfee.
We talked about it in the pregame. Oh, we got a little fireworks action here. It's rubbed off on everybody.
Is this approved?
I don't know, but it's cool.
Who cares if it's approved? It's going on. Get over it, Fountain City. Big touchdown right there. Torin McAfee, we talked about him in the pregame show, and a heck of a design here. And it's blocked up well, and you let McAfee do what McAfee does, and that's go untouched for the Bobcat touchdown.
Man, did they need that? Well, I love the play call. I mean, it was blocked up to perfection. Nobody... It was inside a 5-mile radius or 5-yard radius of him until we got to about the 5.
Extra point is up. It is good. 14-7. Bobcats needed that one. Boy, watch this one. Everybody goes one direction. Torin McAfee goes the other.
You got everybody flowing one way. McAfee comes back flowing the other and flows right to the black turf.
Speaking of flowing, how about you flow over to the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand? It's the only transition I can make despite all of the weird looks from everyone. Ted Russell Ford, 2 locations in Knoxville, and the Ted Russell Lincoln, the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand, Ted Russell.
Well, I don't know about flowing, but they're good at towing with some of those heavy-duty Ford trucks at Ted Russell Ford. That's how it's done.
That's great.
I'll say this. If you're Halls, I think you got to keep the pedal down. You got 2 minutes, 39 seconds. You got to go score. Try to go back up 2 scores here. And remember, Halls gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
That was good, too. That flowed. By the way, they've gone to halftime. Greenville is up on Anderson County 7-0.
Yeah, after the initial one play on Greenville's first
That's all they've
offensive
had.
drive,
yeah.
It's been a bunch of nothing up there at Burley between both teams.
14-0 Smoky Bears.
It's 14-7.
14-7 now, Smoky Bears 2nd quarter.
Central drive, 3 plays, 51 yards.
A team we saw last week, 28-3, BGA leads Boyd in the 2nd quarter.
Yep.
Returnable from McCollis Daniel, who is corralling it in his 3, and maybe wished he'd let it get to the end zone.
Well, he couldn't let it get there once it hit him, and then it was all she wrote once he picked it up.
There are some people that don't believe in momentum. Central has all the momentum right now.
Well, Rivalry Thursday, Rivalry Friday, Rivalry Playoffs, provided by Bacon and Company, the official apparel provider of the Rivalry brand. Our thanks to Bacon and Company for all that they do for us with what we wear on here, what we wear at the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, the players' jerseys, Bacon and Company. Lincoln County has just tied Sevier County at 14. First down and 10. Lethco throws this one out. And a smart play to stay in bounds, whether he meant to or not. It worked out well for Cooper Faust. Central with 1 timeout left.
Halls can pick up a first down here. I like advocating for taking a shot to see if you can get yourself in scoring position.
Clock under 2 minutes to go, 2nd down and 5. If you're Central and you get a stop on this play, you might think of using that timeout. Bobcats will bring the pressure Lethco with the pass across the middle. Scratch what I just said. It's a first down out to the 25.
That Brody Rogers again.
Clock under a minute and a half to go, first half. Red Devils staying aggressive. Lethco going to be, yeah, he'll throw this one away.
Good play to get rid of that football, clearly outside the tackle box right there. Nick Chittum all over Lethco at the numbers.
Wasn't he in the movie Hoosiers?
Jimmy Chitwood.
Oh, sorry.
Those guys on the sideline trying to get out of the way of that ball. Make a catch. Come on now.
Second down and 10. Clock has stopped. Lethco looking to throw again, feeling some pressure. Trying to get out of the pressure. Will get it away and overthrows his receiver. Ooh. And should have been intercepted.
He had him, he just overthrew him, and then it, as you said, could have been easily picked. Two Bobcats were in the area, unable to come up with it.
Yeah, Nick Chittum again. This is kind of his drive.
They just kind of collided. I don't even think they knew where the ball was.
The third down and 10. Central still has that timeout. And if you don't convert here, you give the Bobcats another possession.
I will continue to reiterate the snaps. I mean, for Halls, the snaps on punts have been.
Halls took the timeout, by the way.
Very slow and deliberate.
By the way, Sophie.
Timeout Halls.
Sophie
That's their final
Starkey is
timeout.
Down on the sideline. And Sophie, who do we have for the Mountain Log kick for tires down there? Do we have a good?
We do. His name's Alex. He's part of the shirtless crew for Central Sideline, but he has kicked before. He's feeling pretty confident. We just got him trying to get some of his friends down so you can get the whole shirtless message.
Nice. Well, good luck down there. Have fun with that, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, the Vols going to be on the road tomorrow at Florida. A lot of people are going to be tailgating here. Food City, your tailgating headquarters. Place that order online. They will have you covered for the tailgating experience. Tennessee, a 4-point favorite tomorrow. When do you two guys head out?
You know, I thought about doing
early morning.
I thought about doing what Herb Street does and like draw a map.
Take your dog?
No,
I was going to say Max can go with it.
Take Max?
No, I was talking about do like the map where it shows me coming from Hardin Valley to Central, then flight to Gainesville.
Yeah, to steal a line from Tony Budnick, dozens would care. Dozens.
Well, dozens care about the other one as well. And now Central's taking their timeout, it looks like.
Well, you didn't really understand that timeout because now if you're Halls, you can run the football and Central can't stop it.
Well, if you don't like the look, the last thing you want to do is give them something to where they move the ball down near midfield and then give themselves a chance to put points on the board. If you're Central, a touchdown here would be great, but ultimately getting this thing to the house at 14-7 at the half is the most ideal thing.
Yeah. By the way, let's take a look at the 5A bracket and kind of clarify where we are on this. Winner of tonight's game will travel to the winner of Sevier County and Lincoln County. And they are tied at 14.
Tied at 14. Lincoln County's kind of found some postseason magic. On the other side of the state, you have Beach, Henry County, and Centennial trying to knock off the Buffalo Bills, a.k.a. Page.
Man.
Page has been to the state title game 4 years in a row, has come up short every time.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Red Devils 1 for 3 on third down, an incomplete pass, and they'll have to punt. Well, you would think they would just run the football to get to halftime. And with that said, they'll look to throw. They'll throw this one at. Did he make that catch?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Incomplete pass. And so now with 1:02 to go, you're going to punt, and Central will get another possession. It's one of those where if Central comes back to score here, you really second guess that approach. I like the aggressive approach, but at some point in time.
And that's a play that could have easily been made right there. I mean, it was a heck of an effort there by Brody Rogers, who's made a ton of plays already here tonight. But he was outstretched. Ball was there in his hands. And if you make that catch, you're not second guessing.
4th down and 10 at the 26.
Oh, man, the snap.
High snap. And a short punt.
Let it go, let it roll, let it roll.
That they'll just let run clock off until finally Gavin Cantrell will down it. So 50 seconds to go for Caden Long in this offense. And with the athletes you've got, I like your chances of getting in position.
I was talking about momentum a couple minutes ago. You have Halls that score the touchdown to go up 14-0. They get an onside kick, but then you go back-to-back 3-and-outs. And Central punches it on one of those 3-and-outs, and we'll see what they can do here before the half.
My foot, 14, my foot, right there.
50 seconds to go. You'll start the drive at your own 45. 2 receivers, both sides. Caden Long looking to throw, has time, nobody is there. A flag comes in, should be a hold. As Long will take it down to the 46.
And you got a Halls defensive lineman that looks to be shaken up.
Which is good news for Central.
Right next to where the flag is, by the way.
So you lost 11 seconds, and now you're going to be backed up even further.
Knowing that Halls gets the football to start the second half, though, I think you still got to be aggressive if you're Central.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You have to, I mean, even if you're getting down to the 40.
During the play, holding number 54 on the offense, 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Yeah, Central has 2 timeouts as well.
Watch the left side of your screen.
Yep, that's a hold.
A member of the wrestling team, by the way, who just got a pin.
It feels like Central has more than 5 penalties to this point. Does it not to you?
It feels like we've had a lot of penalties. It feels like that Don Talbot has been talking a whole lot tonight.
And it's really been the second quarter.
Area coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Mountains are calling with the sunrise breakfast and so many things to do for your family at Gatlinburg Sky Park.
As good as the first game was between McCallie and Baylor, this one, no. 28-7 Baylor. They were putting it on them.
Wow.
David Gabriel Georges, how good is he? 10 carries, 210 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
That kid. I mean, he looks like a power running back right now.
He's a junior.
That man.
Yes.
Man.
Not that kid, that man.
First down at 20 at the 35. Long right across the middle. Dropped it. Catch should have been made, but was not by J.J. Sackey. So now you look up and you see that Hall still has
2 timeouts.
Well, Halls is out of timeouts.
Yeah, Central has 2. Halls is out of timeouts.
Second down and 20. 22 seconds to go. Trips receivers, top of your screen. Long will roll out.
And they're all covered.
Has time and will finally tuck and run and will go out past the 41-yard line. And the clock keeps running again, even though he's out of bounds.
That's a really good job by the Hall secondary. I mean, when you roll out, the field shrinks. And you got limited space over there, and they did a great job of staying with all 3 of the options on the outside of the hash mark out there. There was just nowhere to go for Caden Long. You see it right there.
Third down and 20. I'd keep my eye on number 9. Javiston Badgett obviously is out tonight. Number 3, their burner, who was in street clothes on the far side, had a slap in last week's game. It was a motion of reaching out to an opponent, and he was ejected from the game and has to miss the next game.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
Third and 13, 12 seconds to put back on the clock.
Long throws this one to the near side. Catch is made. They'll get the first down and out of bounds to Bryce Johnston. And with 5 seconds to go, you at least have a chance to throw a Hail Mary to the end zone.
Yeah, take a heave.
This is where having Jarrell Chandler out there is good. I would throw the opposite side of Jarrell Chandler.
And a timeout, an injury on the field, I should say, a cramp down at the 40-yard line. By the way, Sophie Starkey down there on the field, we have something special tonight, and that is that Jimmy Matlock is with us. He's been kind of under the weather for a little bit, and tonight's a big night that he's back out with us again this evening.
Yeah, he said he was super grateful to be here tonight. Just Thanksgiving around the corner, playoff season. He's just excited to be here to witness the atmosphere. See, this guy kicked for some tires. He's kicked before. He's got some hope, so Jimmy's excited. He got a picture with him just to capture the moment, but he's just really grateful to be here and for everyone who supported him.
Yeah, quick interview while we got a player down.
Yes.
Dude, what's his story?
They want to know, what's your story? And maybe the outfit.
So I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, born and raised here. I go to Central High School.
Okay.
I play baseball here at Central, and I'm just trying to support the Bobcats tonight, painting up, and I'm ready to make this field goal. Let's go Bobcats, baby.
There you go. There's a precursor. Tony Budnick's back there, got the football all warmed up. In the background, see Tony Budnick's back there getting ready to roll. Got the ambulance in case he, pulls a hamstring on the kick.
He's rolling his eyes because he can hear what we're saying.
Austin's got his face in his hands because he doesn't like when I'm going with the. Okay, a couple scores. 6-8. See if either of these are a surprise. Blackman 7-0 over Maryville.
Not a surprise early. We'll see where it goes.
Green Hill 7-0 over Oakland.
Not a surprise either. Early is early. And so talk to me at halftime. If those leads are holding up at halftime, then it would be a surprise.
This has been almost an hour-long second quarter. 7:27 is when the first quarter ended.
By the way, there's the 6A bracket, by the way. Winner of Maryville and Blackman will play the winner of Green Hill and Oakland next week. Ravenwood and Southwind at the bottom of the bracket. Those scores courtesy of the Brad Jones Sports Network. Five seconds to go. Cade Long will just throw one down to the end zone and see what happens. Balls will bring some pressure. Long rolling out and will decide just to run the football and runs it back to the middle. Looks for a block. Hang on. Looks for another block and taken down at the 12-yard line. It was a whole lot of fun, but led to nothing.
I mean, give your guy a chance. Just throw it up. Throw it up.
Well, I mean, the stats look better.
Yes, but, again, give your guy a chance.
It was a joke, by the way.
I know. It was a good-looking run.
Was being facetious as here comes the student section following Tony Budnick out onto the field and Sophie. Look at Sophie leading them out there. Time for the Matlock kick for tires, and Sophie Starkey getting everybody in position down there. If he makes this one, this is going to be a party, by the way. Sophie, if he makes the kick this week, you might want to hide because there is a big crowd down there.
I know, I'm a little intimidated, but I've got Jimmy here from Matlock. Jimmy, Thanksgiving's around the corner. It's playoff season. What does it mean to you?
Well, Matlock Tire appreciates and thanks the wonderful things that happen in East Tennessee and God's blessing upon us. And in particular, I want to thank people across this area that have prayed for, supported, encouraged me in my time of physical sickness. So it's great to be here tonight. Enjoy what you all do. Appreciate everything about this evening.
We're so glad to have you as well. Now, Alex, the man of the night. Look at this student section we have. Now, Alex is a baseball player. You've made a kick once before. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm about to hit this right here, right now. Hey, I'm about to hit it right here. Let's go.
Absolutely. Let's do it, guys.
I'm scared. Oh,
He's got
gosh.
shades on. It's getting real.
Yeah, it's on TV, so you're good.
Yeah. Thousands of your friends are watching. There's not a chance. Oh.
It looked pretty.
Close.
Yeah.
Yet so far. Your score is 14
Brutal.
Central, 17 Halls. The Carson Newman halftime show starts now.
One more.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
Time now for the Carson Newman halftime show. Our halftime score, Halls has a 14-7 lead on Central. Let's head down to the field. The Central Bobcat, not marching band, the stationary band tonight. Okay, you said that. Yes. Time now for the Band Spotlight, which is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And tonight the Band Spotlight is Cambria Ellis. Plays the flute. Drum major, a 4.4 GPA, back to the band. honest. Well, I said the band was stationary. They're not stationary anymore. They look like they're having fun. Devin Driscoll, owner of D1, has joined me up here in the press box. He's much taller than me. I couldn't find a box to stand on. You guys have got growth, and the growth is actually very close to where we are.
Yeah, we're really excited about our new facilities opening down the street with TOA. It's less than a mile right down here, right next to the Chop House here in the Fountain City area. That's going to be able to service athletes in Halls, Central, POW, and just with the growth of this area, especially look at these guys like Coach Hughes and Coach Landon. We're really excited about that location last week.
How many locations you got now?
So we've got Hardin Valley as our kind of our headquarters. We've got D1 Blunt out in Maryville in the K2 facility. We're opening one in the baseball stadium in January. We're really super excited.
Covenant Health Park.
And then we've got another on-site that we just opened on Alcoa in that new development they've got out there.
And one thing that we talk about every year, you continue to do it, is the Toys for Tots.
Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest thing in our year from a passion side. Marcus Hill has been huge in this project, along with their team in Hardin Valley. And all it does is we try to get as many toys as we can. We call it Christmas for the Kids, our 5th annual. And it's just something we've kind of grown each year. We're really excited about having some great corporate sponsors this year as well.
Yeah, so Friday, December the 5th, 6 to 8 p.m. What's the story about those 2 hours?
So what's that whole night, and every year we try to have some kind of theme or gimmick we can put with it of sorts. This year it's all about the kids. So we're going to have like ornament making, cookie making. We got some surprises coming out, and we've got drop-off locations at Dick's House of Sport, Covenant Fitness Center over in Farragut, all the D1 locations and all the TOA locations.
Okay, sounds good. Devin Driscoll, D1, congratulations on your success.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it. Hang tight right here. Time now for our State Farm Spotlight, and this week it shines on Ryan Nichols.
Hey, welcome to the Nichols Agency. I was just telling another story about how my dad started this thing in 1980. Let me introduce you to a few of our newest team members. Hey, El Diablo Roja, que tal, amigo? Appreciate you, buddy. That guy works so hard for our customers. Real ladies' man, too. Mr. Panther, how's your day going? Appreciate you, champion. Great pedigree on that guy. Mr. Ram, anything I can do for you today? Thank you so much. Who knew Rams could play such good soccer? Mr. Warrior, what's going on today? Appreciate you helping out our customers. You got it. Check out the All-Stars business today. What's going on, fellas? Excellent. We'll see you at Rivalry Thursday.
Yeah, Rivalry Thursday, Friday, Rivalry Playoffs, Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. If it's got the Rivalry name on it, it's us. Halftime score. Halls has a 14-7 lead on Central. When we come back, the Knoxville $15,000 scholarship winner in the FCA Next Mile, presented by Pilots Miles of Good, when we come back.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive, or Kingston Pike.
Hey, guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Well, halfway point of the Carson Newman halftime show, 14-7. Halls has the halftime lead over Central. We have spent our entire year compiling candidates for the FCA Next Mile Scholarship. $40,000 of scholarship money up for grabs, thanks in large part to Pilot and their Miles of Good. Could not have done this without Pilot. The first two rounds of the playoffs, we introduced you to the $5,000 scholarship winners. Tonight, our Knoxville $15,000 winner, and he is from one of the schools participating in tonight's game.
Hi, I'm Denise Davis, and I am Ty's mom. It's been a joy and honor to watch Ty on the mat as he's grown as a wrestler, as a leader, as a teammate. And it's also been super amazing to watch what the coaches have poured into him. He now gets to pour out, and we get to see the fruit of that labor on the mat and off the mat. For Ty and his academics, it's been an amazing journey from freshman year to today because he has set some pretty strong goals for himself to reach, and he has more than tripled into those goals. And it's made him be a better human being with his classmates, with his teachers, with everybody that he surrounds himself with. So Ty's faith and walk with the Lord has been an up and down journey, but was baptized back when he was in elementary school at our first church, and it's been fun to watch him read the Bible and get more in tune with what God wants for him. And he's been growing so much more in his faith because he's starting to question more. And in his questioning, he's getting closer to the Lord.
Ty's slow sometimes, right? Usually because he's got small biceps, but he's really good at winning scholarships. So stand up and get your scholarship, big guy.
Well, thank you, Coach. Guys, let me just tell you what this is. Thank you. Ty, on behalf of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, you have been chosen as our scholarship winner from the Next Mile FCA Scholarship for $15,000. You were chosen over a host of great candidates across Knoxville, Knox County high schools, but just for the incredible way that you represent Christ in everything you do. You have a tremendous impact in the community right here on this school and this mat and throughout the whole community. We appreciate you and want to recognize you in this time. Congratulations, brother.
I'm Shannon Sane. I'm the head coach of Halls High School wrestling team. And on behalf of Halls High School, I just want to say thank you to FCA and thank you to Pilot for awarding a scholarship to a special young man, Ty Davis. It's well-deserved, and we're excited that he was awarded that scholarship.
Yeah, next week our $15,000 winner for East Tennessee and DJ Pendergrass from OEB. Not connected to that, but at the same time, awfully neat to see these kids and these families rewarded.
Absolutely. That was awesome.
Yeah, good stuff there. Congratulations, Ty, at Halls High School from FCA and from Pilot. DJ is from OEB Law. We have some winners to announce in this Battle of the Bands thing we got coming up.
Absolutely.
And Green is apropos.
Green is going to be in the building, as we talked about last time. Carter and Greenville has won the Battle of the Bands, and they will be there December the 4th.
So December the 4th at the Ice Bears game. I'll be there at the Ice Bears game. Tell us what's going to happen that night.
Yeah, so the Ice Bears has it all planned out that make sure that they're going to be able to play after while the hockey people are moving, they can't play. But as long as the hockey people are not moving, they can play. So it's going to be interesting. And the intermission, they're going to go back and forth in the battle. They're going to have the fans, do the yelling, and so we're going to vote. So somebody's going to be a winner. It's going to be some trophies, and we're excited about it.
Two bands are going to be out there playing while the hockey players are playing and the Zamboni is driving. That's when things are going to happen. Brought to you by OEB Law.
Yes. Guys, thank you so much for all the support out there, everything that you've done, guys. And just remember, we love giving back to the community. If anything that you guys need from us, make sure you reach out, and we also can turn your record into a check. So if you've been injured in a car accident at no fault of your own, make sure you call 865-546-1111.
There's the phone number, and that's DJ Pendergrass, all cleaned up and ready to go on the town tonight. Time now for Doc Talk, which is brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
Hi, I'm Dr. Amber Loon at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. I specialize in pediatric sports medicine. Concussions can happen in any sport. Common symptoms include headache, head pressure, neck pain, sensitivity to light and noise, feeling dizzy, blurry vision, nausea, vomiting, or sleep disturbances. If you're having any of these symptoms, don't allow your athlete to return to any activity that puts you at risk for hitting your head again. Seek care from your athletic trainer, your pediatrician, or from myself. It's important in the first 48 hours to get a lot of rest and also strictly limit screen time. Also, athletes may need academic accommodations in the first week. If you're having any of these symptoms, give us a call.
Time now for the hard-hitting coverage of CB45 Says, which is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. Austin Price is up here listening. CB45 on the sideline. Okay, biggest surprise that's going on right now.
It's Lincoln County Falcons versus, and another game is very close. It's Greenville over Anderson County 14-7.
Yeah, 14-7. So it's Lincoln County and Sevier County. They're tied, right?
Right.
Yeah, they're tied right now. Okay, the team that is still alive, that is the biggest surprise that they're still alive, is who?
The Eagleton Royals. Give a hats off to Stephen Childs over there at Eagleton. Man, they have done a great job so far.
Okay, if you were Kevin Lane, head coach of your alma mater, down 14-7, what is the halftime adjustment you are making right now in this game?
We got to double-team Brody Rogers, man. He's got 2 touchdowns. What can we do? We got to stop the passing game against him with Amari Lethgo.
Hey, Chad, I told you, journalistic integrity. And by doing that, you can't say we. You can't say we. Okay, here we go. CB45 says, last question is, the hardest thing about being a Central alum, yet trying to have journalistic integrity, what we just talked about, is what?
I got to stay calm. And there's a lot of the second half. And my sister's down here. She's saying, you got to breathe, Chad. You got to breathe during this big ball game.
Breathe.
Hey, Chad, what's Mark's new nickname?
It's Drip and Dip.
Yep, that's right.
What is that?
It's actually Dip and Drip. Yes,
Yeah.
He dips his hands in the ranch.
Yeah, he gets it all over. Hey,
Dee
Dee, you need to teach him some manners.
Drips everywhere else.
Goodbye to everybody. Austin's on camera. Chad, get out there. Good luck second half, okay? All right, goodbye to Chad. Okay, here we go. Live look now. Actually, this just happened a few minutes ago. 14-0 Greenville, and J.D. Gillum goes deep for the touchdown. 14-7 Greenville in the third is where we are right now.
It was actually marked down at the one they scored on a 1-yard run, but yes, 14-7.
14-7 Halls here at halftime.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Glenn asks, Coach, how does one join the Vol Navy? It's a great question. Well, Glenn, you don't necessarily need a boat. You need a friend with a boat. Always arrive with beef, fresh cut by a Food City butcher, and you'll be welcomed aboard. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy. You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me.
Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
What's better than enjoying a deliciously smoked turkey with all the fixings? Not having to cook it. This Thanksgiving, let Buddy's Barbecue do the work so you can focus on spending time with the ones you love. From smoked turkeys and hams to full feasts with all the sweets, get a smoking good deal on a spread everyone will love. We will sell out, so order today. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
Third quarter is going to be brought to you by Covenant Health, proud presenting sponsor of FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. Take a look at the first half highlights, and this got Halls going.
Yeah, it's snapped right over the punter's head. He falls on it. That sets Halls up for the touchdown. This to Brody Rogers, one of his 2 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, Rogers a nice first half, and then the block punt.
Yeah, block punt against special teams, a big part of this game early on. There's a web football, some bad snaps. This is Amari Lefko out here to McAllis Daniel, kind of making one man miss, getting all the way up the field, and that sets up the second touchdown reception from Rogers. That one from about 19 yards out.
Yeah, nice positioning to stop and come back to get this, and then the onside kick. It led to nothing, but it was an aggressive call.
It's a beautiful kick. With
Yeah,
that bounce
executed beautiful.
Yeah. Central's defense comes up big, making that stop. A couple of third down hit right here, and you're right. It's unfortunate. Scored the touchdown, got the onside kick, but couldn't do anything with it.
So the Bobcats on the ground, and here comes Torrin McAfee. Down 14-0, make it 14-7, a 27-yard touchdown, and that's where we are at the half. Take a look at the first half stats. Look at Halls. I mean, it's because of special teams that they have the 14-7 lead.
Yeah, I mean, they've taken advantage of a few Central mistakes. They've actually made some breaks themselves, and that's why they have the lead right now.
I don't know that I've ever seen numbers like that where a team was so completely outgained, yet special teams was that big of a deal, which has got a lot of smiles out here, if you will. Knoxville Smile Cam. See how I did that?
Very good, Patrick.
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
Brought to you by Knoxville Smiles.
Is he talking again? Just hear himself talking.
Dr. Walco, Malone, Costa.
He said it.
Okay, by the way, 14-7 Greenville, make it 21-7 Greenville.
That's the ball kid scampering in.
Yeah, Caden Ball on the touchdown, and Greenville now up 21-7, so Mavericks behind the sticks.
So it was AC that just got on the board with that long pass that set up the 1-yard run, and then Greenville answers right back.
So 21-7, winner of that game will play Alcoa, which if it holds right now, it would be Alcoa at Greenville. Other scores as we've got a couple of minutes for the second half?
Coalfield's blowing them out. You've got another one I'm not seeing is Eagleton. Have you seen that score?
I have not looked up that. What's the Sevier County score?
It was tied to 14.
It was 14 all a little while ago.
We got our stat stuffer, and it's Brody Rogers with 5 catches, 69 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. That's the Smokies stat stuffer for the first half.
21-14 Lincoln County. Sevier County just went 3 and out. Lincoln has the ball in the 22. 4:04 left in the third quarter.
Eagleton is tied at 7. Coalfield beats Sale Creek 40-7. That game's already over. We're at halftime, and Coalfield game is done.
Again, it was a quick-moving first quarter and a second quarter that took nearly an hour here at Central.
Blackman back up on Maryville now 14-7, 8:19 to go second quarter.
Well, how that would change things, and you guys said before the game started about Lincoln County, you're like, oh, well, the winner of this will probably go to Sevier County, and the response was, oh, that's what Powell said last week.
Yeah.
Did you just say that we said that?
Yeah. I said y'all said that.
No, you said that the game was going to be. We started the broadcast with me correcting you, and you're like, oh, Sevier County's going to win. And I'm like, don't say that.
That's exactly what I said. I said that's what y'all That's what y'all said.
I understand. Got you. Yeah, I mean, well, again, long time to go, though. You got a whole quarter, and let's face it, if anybody believes that they're overcoming some deficit, it's the Smoky Bears.
Rivalry Brand is brought to you by D1, official training partner of the Rivalry Brand. Glad that we had Devin Driscoll join us at halftime. Toys for Tots. Something that they're working on right now. New location right over here in Fountain City. Central won the toss. They got the football to start the game, so Halls will get the football now, and they are expecting an onside kick. And now they'll back out of it. And the Bobcats will go for the onside kick. And the Red Devils are there, not surprised at all. So the Red Devils will have a short field.
Again, the difference in the onside kicks, the Halls onside kick got that bounce that you need over there, the numbers. This one really didn't have one.
Be interesting to see what they do coming out of the break here. Do they make any adjustments to try to run the football, or do they just say short, quick passing game is the extension of it?
First down and 10, Lethco right across the middle, and they'll get it to Rogers, and Tupp running here down to the 45. He has been a menace tonight to the Central defense.
No, he has, and again, he's a bigger wide receiver, so if you're gonna, get hands on him, you better bring him down. Can't just try to sling him down. He's got really good balance, as you saw in this play right here.
Well, and again, those two have got such a chemistry.
And because of the onside kick and 8 yards, you're into Central territory at the 46. Second down and 2. Is this a play fake and take a shot chance? They'll throw it back to the near side. They'll get the first down as this one will pop wide open down to the 31-yard line. And a nice job by Cooper Faust to follow his blockers.
And that is how you run a tonal screen. It was kind of condensed as well because you're throwing it to the short side of the field. It's a pickup of 16 yards right there. And you see the offensive lineman out there in front of him. First down, catch and run. Good play. Good execution.
21-7 Blackman over Maryville right now.
Wow. Okay, that's getting to the I'm kind of surprised phase. I mean, Blackman's a good football team. But
11-1. Both teams 11-1. 3 receivers topping your screen. They'll go to this side, and the football is dropped.
Yeah, brought pressure off that bottom side, and Lethco had to kind of throw his sidearm just to get rid of it in a hurry. Still a play that should have been caught there by Daniel. The running back, he was split out there in the slot.
Second down and 10, 31. Lethco throws this one to the far side. Bobcats all over that one. That could be the Joe Nibbert collision of the game.
There he is again, Eric Kane, number 26. He's been all over the field. A.J. Bryson just bodied the Halls receiver, that being number 10, Eddie Soto.
That's a good game. He tried to make a move.
Big play here for Central, down 14-7. It'd be a 47-yard field goal from here on a 3rd down and 9. 3 receivers for Lethco near side. Boy, I thought Central fell across the line. Lethco rolling to the near side. Going to take a shot for the end zone to Chandler. Overthrows his receiver. Both the receiver and the defensive back kind of pushing back and forth a little bit, and there is no flag.
Well, there's a late flag, a very late flag.
There is a flag?
Yes.
Well, they were both pushing each other.
So, but it's almost like it could be after the play. It was so late. He got the flag down there at about the 3-yard line.
Unsportsmanlike after the play against Halls. Yeah, I thought surely they wouldn't call a flag on that. So the 15 yards will move you back to the 45, and obviously you're going to punt.
Punt it away.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 3 on the offense. 15-yard penalty. It'll be 4th down.
You know, Chandler did that a couple of times in the first game against Central.
Yeah, he did. A couple of costly penalties.
I mean, you know, you love the passion, but you got to bottle the passion up, man.
And here's the thing. I mean, I don't know if they would have kicked the field goal there, but their field goal kicker has made a 48-yarder this year. Yeah, so there would have been an opportunity to get points on the board. Yeah, but not anymore.
So 4th down in Litton's. I'll throw that out there this time. It's a 4th and 27. Oh, almost got that one. And it will take a Halls bounce down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Take a quick break.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
9:37 to go, third quarter, 14-7. A happy birthday to Brent Berry tonight, who is watching at home. Happy birthday.
The NBA player?
That's a different one. So the Bobcats, who have outgained Halls, now have their chance down 14-7. 3 straight Halls, 3 and outs.
Yeah, the second punt of the ball game down inside the 10-yard line. Really great coverage. These punt snaps, and I know the elements are not great, but these snaps are stressing me out. I mean, they've been all over the map tonight.
Imagine being the coaches.
Yeah. Whew.
Game kind of starting to feel a little bit like the first matchup as far as just the back and forth. Nothing's really gotten out of hand for either team. 2nd down and 8. Long looking to throw. And will throw it essentially behind the receiver just a little bit, but Sackey comes back to make the catch. 15 yards and a first down.
Yeah, did a good job of anticipating right there. Sackey was running his route. He did not have his head turned around to the quarterback. Long got it out there anyway. 2 guys that have played a lot of football together.
Essentially no running game tonight for Central. Really no running game for either team.
Halls had negative 14 yards rushing in the first half.
Yeah.
And that's the shocking thing, Austin, with the elements.
Yeah, the yardage that Central did get was on the last play of the first.
Yeah.
Long can run here. Could have run here. Running all
down.
over the place. And we'll throw this behind.
Oh, got it.
The catch. What an incredible grab by Kalen Chesney. And one of the boys of Fall makes that catch out to the 45.
I see what you did there. Gained a 20 on the play.
Hey, my foot's alive. Right there, you're going.
Oh, I just love seeing if I can get Austin to look over and give me one of those looks.
And you guys didn't know what Camelot was.
Jeez. First down at 10:45. Looking to throw. Well, he's running all over the place to pick up 3 yards. Eagleton has a 10-7 lead, by the way.
Good for them.
Eagleton, a stone's throw from Zach Nelson's front yard.
It would be the first Blount County school, in other words, Blount County school, to make a state title game in over 50 years.
But very much not the first team in Blount County.
About to say. Second down and 6. Man in motion, they'll throw this way. Boy, he throws it backwards. This will be rushing yards. Oh, man. Close to first down yardage. You know, and when Jaden Harris arrives at the party, he arrives really mad.
Well, that's twice in the swing passing game that he has just trucked a defender, just ran right over him. Again, nothing doing on the ground in the traditional run game for either team, but both these running backs have made some pretty nice catches out in the flat and got some yards after contact.
And essentially rushing yards, his third carry, if you will, for 19 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. That does go down as a carry, but...
First down and 10, a designed run for Caden Long.
Woo!
And he lets his lead blocker know, you might want to get out of my way. Gatlinburg-Pittman up on Meigs County, 28-16 to start the fourth, as the Highlanders look to go 13-0.
That would be a raucous atmosphere over there next Friday night at the Mountain Thicket. First semifinal in a long time. That's what happens when Alcoa gets out of 3A.
Second down and 4, play fake. Long going to take a shot deep for McAfee all by himself. Touchdown! McAfee on the double move right across the middle. 44 yards on the touchdown. And the Bobcats with the extra point can tie this game at 14.
The second time tonight that he's gotten the release inside, nobody over the middle of the field defensively. This time the catch is made, and it's for 6.
He's got 1 touchdown rushing, now 1 touchdown receiving. We said he was going to be one of the key players with Badgett out, and McAfee scores right into the teeth of the coach's wives section.
What?
Nicole Johnson laying down there. Fired up.
Extra point to tie the game is up, and it is good. We're right where we started in a 5A quarterfinal. It's the Battle of Black Oak Ridge. Let's take a timeout. We are tied.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Here in Knoxville, fall is about community, comfort, and of course, football season. At Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, we believe your drive should be just as memorable. Step inside a new Lincoln and discover thoughtful design, quiet luxury, and technology that makes every trip effortless. And right now, finance the 2025 Lincoln Aviator at 0% APR for 48 months. From weekday drives to Saturday tailgates, Lincoln delivers luxury and comfort for every season. Come see us at Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells. Aquifer can fix that. Wait, there is no way this little fridge filter can make my water safe.
It cannot, but AquaClear can fix that.
Bottled water is so much work and expensive. Ugh.
AquaClear can fix that. We can get you off the bottle.
Rivalry Friday playoffs are brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Ray Hodges, Aubrey's, OEB Law, and Carson Newman University. 7 plays, 92 yards in 3:38. Caden Long to McAfee, 39 yards officially on the touchdown. And we are tied at 14. Returnable kickoff from the 5. Oh, goodness!
That's it. That is the collision of the game. Wow. Well, we had talked about it being another hit, but no, clearly that's it right there.
Say it with conviction.
Watch the hit.
Turn your heads.
By the way, updated score, defending 5A state champion Sevier County, 7.5 to go. Down 10, 24-14 to Lincoln County.
I would give props to the young man who had the hit, but I don't think I have him on my roster.
.554 to go, third quarter. A tie game here. And strung out to the far side of the field is McAllis Daniel. Not going to matter. A debilitating hold against Halls. And now you're behind the sticks.
Halls had all the momentum when they went for the onside kick and got it. And then it just...
During the run, holding number 10 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
7 penalties, 85 yards on Halls.
Well, our thanks to East Tennessee for continuing to support Wreaths across America, whether it's in person or online at knoxwreaths.org. 5:40 to go, third quarter. Now a first down at 20 for Lethco and the Red Devil offense. Feeling pressure, and they'll throw this one across the middle. The timing really was good against pressure, but the Bobcats read the screen well.
Yeah, they did. I was going to say, Naj Taylor there making that play. He's made a couple of nice plays defensively. Setback, we're patient with it. And there was nowhere to go there for the Halls Red Devils.
A.J. Bryson in on that as well.
A.J. Bryson has played a great game.
Second down and 19. Lethco, low snap. Has time, throws off his back foot. And almost completed that to the central bench. By the way, that BGA team that we had last week, pretty good.
What gave it away?
Up on Gary Rankin and Boyd Buchanan, 42-3.
Yep. Yeah, it makes Grace.
It does.
Look, it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will say this. I don't know if you saw the video this week, but when Gary talked to the team last week after the win, he talked about how BGA was soft. And all this was on video. I mean, you talk about something for Bobby Bentley to draw on this week.
Third down and 19. Central sending everybody. Lethco takes a shot downfield, and look at the catch. It's Rogers again.
No.
This time, it's not Rogers. Making the catch is Cooper Faust. The Bobcats sent everybody, and Faust with his 6th catch of the night.
That's the first one he's been able to get vertical tonight. Most of his have been in the screen game, but just adjusting back to the football. Central's DBs did not turn around and play the ball at all, and now Halls has got some momentum back of their own.
First down and 10 at the 46. Lethco in trouble. And and will just slide down at his own 49. Could have unloaded the ball and gotten rid of it.
I mean, that play just looked awkward from the get-go. I mean, obviously you're not handing it off to Daniels. You know, neither team's running the football, so you key in on Lefko.
Smoky Bears have scored. 4:59 to go. 24-21, Lincoln County.
Loss of 5, second down and 15. Game tied at 14. Lefko has time. Long throw. And a catch is made far side of the field at the 32-yard line. That a long throw of 18 yards. And that is Brody Rogers.
But it was across the field. I mean, it was a lot of arm strength to get that over there. 2 explosive pass plays here for Halls in this drive.
They protected, and Central's DBs aren't turning around. I mean, Rogers basically caught that like a punt.
Yeah.
Quietly stepped out of bounds, tossed the ball to the referee.
You realize that every game in the state tonight, this is the only one that does not involve a region champion. Every other playoff game tonight has a region champion in it.
Ooh. Dangerous play. Man, run that speed option short side of the field. Not a lot of space there between quarterback and running back.
You got to run it just to keep them honest. But,
yeah.
I mean, at this point, like, it's really almost just like we're doing it just so you have to guard against it.
Yeah, only 5 yards for Daniel in this ball game on the ground.
Second down and 10. Lefko with another low snap. Has nowhere to go with the ball. Going to have to run and not going to get much.
The one thing Lefko does, I think, incredibly well is he doesn't try to do anything beyond his means. Like, you see him, sometimes he's just like, all right, I'm not the most fleet of foot. I'm not even going to try to do anything crazy here. Just get down.
Yeah.
And he does a good job of that.
By the way, Lefko was looking for Cooper Faust, but really nice coverage by Kalen Chesney. And Faust was just simply not open.
I think you've got to, I mean, is it 4-down territory here? I just don't know.
Lefko looking to throw, rolling out. Going to take a shot to the end zone and be out of the back of the end zone.
Got it!
Caught. I think he was trying to throw it away. And Jarrell Chandler makes the catch on a 32-yard touchdown and turns and jaws to the defensive back, which was completely unnecessary.
Well, he's already gotten a penalty after the play of unnecessary roughness or whatever it was, and he's got another one.
He did that over at Halls. Like, you have to just...
I thought he was throwing it away. There's a push-off. Chandler goes up to get it and then turns back to Chesney and lets him know that he caught a touchdown.
Yeah, I'd love to see this again. There is a push-off, and there's also a grab of the jersey as well, and he let them both go.
Yeah, that's the second one on Chandler.
I thought I saw a flag.
He ended up not throwing it.
Okay.
No, he did not throw it.
Extra point is up. It is good. 21-14 Halls. 1:43 to go, third quarter.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
I'm here with Dan from Colossal Productions. Dan, for those who don't know, what do you guys do at Colossal?
First off, I love high school football, and this is a great game. But at Colossal Productions, we rent high-quality LED screens for watch parties, movie nights for your neighborhood, your church, whatever. But we like to make the experience great with our big screens.
And say again, what kind of events do you guys go to?
A month ago, we did a football watch party with 10 people. 2 weeks ago, we did a festival with 4,000 people. So really anything and everything you can think of.
And how do you guys enhance the experience?
By having these big screens, it takes everything to the next level for your event, whether it be a festival or a watch party. To have these big screens on your event, it takes it to the next level.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Word is Mark actually has one of these set up in his backyard, and he just watches his favorite calls of himself all the time.
Yeah, that's it. That's so true. So accurate. This one returnable from the 3-yard line. And the Bobcats out to the 30, and it was a little bit of scary-looking play there at the end. Well, congratulations. We announced the $15,000 winner tonight to the Knoxville winner from Halls. Next week, the $15,000 winner from East Tennessee. And we will introduce you that winner coming up next week, wherever we are.
Update from Sevier County. Sevier County forces a punt. They have the ball at the Sevier County 40 with about 3 minutes to go, trying to drive and win the game or force overtime.
Down three.
Down three,
24-21.
I like their chances with that quarterback, Cooper Newman.
Yep.
Alcoa advances on.
Stunned, shocked, flabbergasted, floored.
Hall's drive 9 plays, 78 yards in 4:11. And now the Bobcats down 7. For now, anyway, as Chesney will take this one out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 19 yards.
They did a good job. Didn't think it was going to be initially a big game because there really just wasn't any room to run, but he found a crease and kind of wiggled his way down there, and nice little gain.
Man is down. Is that Chesney?
I think so.
Well, Commercial Bank salutes the Stripes tonight while we have a timeout. Steve Reynolds, side judge, 42nd season officiating football games. He's an electrical engineer, loves the Vols, yard work, and beach vacations. Sounds like my kind of life right there. Congratulations from Commercial Bank.
We got a timeout on the field with 1:20 to go. After the injury, Chesney being helped off.
Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase coming up on Saturday, December the 13th, 7 o'clock at CAK. Can't thank Chad Speck and the folks over at CAK enough for pivoting on a dime for us. They moved the game there to CAK on that Saturday night, and the game will be on WKNX. The Knox on the TV side, WBIR Plus on the digital side. Knoxville versus East Tennessee. Quarterback in this game, Amari Lefko, will be one of the quarterbacks for Knoxville, along with Deuce Rogers of Powell. 2 pretty good ones.
2 very good ones.
Caden Long, the quarterback for Central, you would anticipate would be in the game next year, as he is a junior. GP and Meigs County in a barn burner, 28-22 GP, halfway through the 4th quarter. Caden Long on the quarterback draw will pick up 6.
This is a spot on the field where I can see them taking a shot. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, you want to make sure you answer every time. They'll hand off inside. Oh, look out here.
Right.
Breaking into the secondary inside the 20. He's out inside the 5.
Take a shot.
Most times tonight, Jaden Harris has been running over people. Tonight, he's running through people.
Take a shot out of a cannon. Either way, they've still got a shot to win this football game.
Again, that is the only explosive run game from a traditional running sense in this football game. Blocked up well. I mean, look at that hole.
40 yards on the run And the Bobcats, with 16 seconds to go in the third quarter, looking to tie this one up. Jaden Harris has been a load tonight. And this time he'll lead block for Caden. And the quarterback will look to the end zone, stopped at the 1. They've got the light show going a little prematurely. And we'll go to the fourth quarter and try the light show then. It's 21-14, Halls with the lead on OEB Rivalry Playoffs presented by Food City.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by Carson Newman University, proud presenting sponsor of Rivalry Friday. Starting the fourth quarter, 21-14, Halls with the lead, but it is Central knocking on the door. Updated Sevier County, Eric Kane.
Yeah, the Smoky Bears score with 1:11 left in the ball game. A 3-yard touchdown run by Nate Patterson, the tailback, sophomore. Sevier County goes 60 yards for the touchdown, 28-24 over Lincoln County. Again, 1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
Another update, Anderson County has scored with 8:20 to go to cut the Greenville lead to 21-14, which is our score here for now. Bobcats second down and goal at the 1. Caden Long, the quarterback, going to follow his lead blocker off left tackle, touchdown. And with 11:57 to go in this one, the Bobcats are only down 1 at 21-20 in what is shaping up to be one of the best battles of Black Oak Ridge we have ever seen.
Well, the firework on that drive was the 40-yard run by Jaden Harris that got it inside the 10-yard line, setting up a nice touchdown here. First play of the fourth quarter by Caden Long.
Build swinging gate here. Snap is so pivotal.
Extra point is up, and it is good. And watch Slover off left tackle. It's Caleb Long in for the touchdown. And we are tied at 21. Well, if you have this well water, make sure that you call Aqua Clear and get them out to get it taken care of. Whether the toilet looks like this or the water looks like that, they will send out the Kinetico systems and they'll get you all taken care of. Aqua Clear, they've got one of their vehicles out here tonight. But use the people we use to make sure that your water is clean. Let them change your water. They will change your life. Just starting the fourth quarter, we are tied at 21. 7 plays, 70 yards, 146.
See the look at the scores there, the third quarter stats. Still a big time advantage to Central, but the hidden yardage we talk about a lot, special teams. .188 rushing yards for Central. 103 of those for Caden Long, the quarterback.
A deep kickoff will be returnable at the 10-yard line from Michaelis Daniel. And Daniel taken down at the 25. So here we go. About like it was back on October the 16th. True rivalry game that's going to come down to the very end, tied at 21. Low snap, Daniel trying to get to the near side, and a nice open field tackle by the Bobcats.
He has taken some licks tonight when he's taken the handoff. I mean, some licks. Central is basically giving up the short stuff. If Halls wants to throw a lot of the screen game side to side, I think they can have a lot of success. Central has made some adjustments to clearly take away the back part of the secondary.
Have a player down on the field. With that said, if you have any mattress needs, do what we do, and that is contact Better Mattress. They'll make you exactly what you need. Whether you like the mattress to be soft, medium, firm, whatever it is you like, whatever size you want. I got all kinds of mattresses for you at Better Mattress. Scan the QR code at any one of the several area locations of Better Mattress.
So you have Lincoln County that returned the ensuing kickoff to the 35, picked up a personal foul 15-yard at midfield, faced fourth down from around the 40-yard line or whatever. They had it, they dropped it, turnover on down. Smoky Bears are going to win this one.
That was a whole lot of information, but we were all in the press box wondering what was going on. So Sevier County advances on.
26 seconds left, and they're going to win this one.
And they will play the winner of this game next Friday night at Sevier County. Cardiac kids do it again, just like they did last year. Congratulations to the Pioneer, a scholar athlete from Halls, Adrian Swanson, a senior, 3.2 GPA, defensive lineman. Congratulations from Pioneer Heating and Air. Man is down on the field. And we'll take a quick timeout.
Don't miss Beyond the Orange and Locker Room Sundays at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Hey, I'm Tennessee outside linebacker Joshua Josephs.
And you can check out Josh on Beyond the Orange on the Tennessee Valley Sports Network.
Then stay tuned for Locker Room at 7:30. It's the Players Show with current players, VFLs, and experts from VolQuest. That's Sunday starting at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
So you guys will be leaving in the morning, and there's the lineup for Sunday, Beyond the Orange. It brought to you by Knoxville Smiles at 7 o'clock. Food City Locker Room provided by Garza Law at 7:30, and you can see them all the time on VolQuest.com. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price, So here we go. We've got 11:30 to go. Winner will go to Sevier County after all that.
It's been a great one, right? A couple of explosive plays here in the second half. One on the ground, which hadn't been the case at all tonight, and, of course, through the air. A lot of fireworks here. It's about what you'd expect in this rivalry game.
It was a nice sandwich game at Sevier County. 14-0 early, then 24 unanswered, then 14 unanswered.
Yep. And so Sevier County advances on with the win over Lincoln County. Winner of Central Halls will go to Sevier County next week. 6A Maryville down 21-7 at the half to Blackman.
Yes, they are. That's correct. We'll see what happens in, single A and double A. Coalfield's moving on, but what happens with, Eagleton and can GP hold on at the Mountain Thicket?
And 21-14, 5.5 to go. Greenville up on Anderson County. Looks like the Mavericks have the ball in Greenville territory. .25 to go, second down and 6 at the 30. Halls had a 14-0 lead. The Bobcats came all the way back to tie it. And they are stuffing the run tonight. I say all the way back. It was only 2 touchdowns, but they did come back to tie it. Halls went up 21-14. Central has tied it. We're back where we started.
Yeah, Central's yet to lead in this football game. 3rd down 5 here for the Red Devils.
Third down and 5 at the 31. Lethco, quick pass to the near side. There's Jarrell Chandler. Runs through defenders and will get the first down out to the 40.
Gain of 8, needed about 6. Came out there in 12 personnel, kind of a bunch set with 2 tight ends sitting there at H-backs. Threw it out there to their best athlete, and he gets the first down.
Down to 10 on the play clock here.
First down and 10. They'll snap it. Lethco will keep it himself. Has not run much tonight, but will here. And a nifty run that could result in a first down. It's awfully close. I think he got it.
Oh, yeah. Move the chains.
Gavin Self, the right H-back, had a great seal block. And Lethco just ran right behind him. As you see it right there. Really good looking run right there.
First down at the 50. Lethco, all kinds of fakes. And you wonder at some point, is he just confused and he'll just throw the ball out of bounds as he gets out of the pocket.
GP's now back up 12, so that one's going to be moving on.
Halls had 5 first downs in the first half, 6 here in the second with almost 10 minutes to go. So much more methodical in their moving the football in the second half. Second down and 10 at the 50. 9:53 to go. Lethco, empty set. Has all kinds of time. Directing traffic. Throws it into traffic. And almost intercepted by McAfee. Rogers looking for a flag, but he's not going to get it.
He didn't get it. He probably should have. They made contact before the ball ever got there.
They did, but was it enough to throw the flag? I mean, I did see the contact.
I think it was.
The ball should have been picked off, if we're being honest about it. Double coverage to see this contact.
You're always smarter as an official.
That's a lot of contact, Derek.
Right.
That's a lot of contact, Mark.
1 for 4 on third down. Third down and 10. Central bringing pressure. Lethgo in trouble. Throws this one out. Catch is made by Rogers.
Got it.
He will get the first down.
And an extra 15 because number 2 pushed Rogers when he was 4 yards out of bounds.
Well, here's the deal. There was a stiff arm right into the face of J.J. Smith from Rogers. Smith didn't like it. Kind of followed after the play, and then the official always catches the second guy.
10.
Yeah, Central had pressure on Lethgo there as well. Really good job stepping up in the pocket.
After the play, personal foul, number 9 on the defense. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down.
Wow, all the way down to the 22.
They actually called it on Torrin McAfee. I'm not sure if they meant J.J. Smith or not.
Rogers now 8 receptions for 105 with his 2 touchdowns.
First down at the 22. 9:37 to go. 2 receivers, both sides. Lethgo, quick pass, ran like a bull.
Fantastic play. He's been all over the field tonight. Nick Chittum, how many times have we said his name?
Not that you want to settle for 3, but you keep in mind if you're Halls that you've got a nice kicker. Second down and 9 at the 21. Lethgo, play fake, looking to throw, nowhere to go, rolling out, no flags. Will cut back inside and still running down to
what
the
a
16.
Run. Great individual effort that time.
Yeah, he looked up there. His intended target had 5 Bobcats on him. He said, hey, I'm not going to throw this football. I'm going to run. And you're right. He finishes strong, puts that shoulder down. Man.
7 yards, and it's a third down and 3.
Now they go straight 12 personnel here in the second half. Only 2 guys running routes.
Central almost jumps into the neutral zone, but gets back. Tied at 21. Lethgo, third down and 4. Running around. A flag comes in from behind. Not going to matter. Bobcats will make the stop at the 19. The flag will be in the area of holding. And you wonder what the decision is.
Well, there's another flag down here at the bottom. The question is did they get Central for either or they get Halls for the late hit or Central for a potential face mask?
I thought it was a face mask in real time.
I think if it's only a hold, you've got to take the penalty because it'll push you back out of field goal
Well, this
range.
flag down here is not for the hold that's up at the top. Yep, there you go.
Wow. Offsetting.
During the run, holding number 50 on the offense. Also during the run, we had a personal foul, face mask on the defense. The penalties will offset. Replay the down.
Update at Greenville, 2:18 to go. Anderson County and Greenville tied at 21. Greenville with a return past midfield with just over 2 minutes to go. We'll keep you updated on that.
That's live ball, right, Rick? Live ball.
So the offsetting will leave it at third down and 4. And I would call that a reprieve for Halls. Lethgo will keep it himself, will turn towards the first down.
He's going to be just short. Do you kick the field goal to take the lead, or do you say you got to go?
You got to go. And especially knowing Brent Hughes' personality. Creighton did 7 for 8 field goals this year, as long as 48. It would be 33 from here.
I'm riding with Lethgo. Lethgo is not handing this ball off.
You've been successful running the football with him in this quarter.
Actually, it'd be 30 from here. They're at the 13. 4th down and half a yard. Fourth down. Lethgo inside handoff, and they will get the first down just barely. Central celebrating, but you're going to have to keep playing. Sevier County awaits the winner of this one in a 5A semifinal next week in a game that will be played at Sevier County.
Greenville retakes the lead on a touchdown with 1:08 to go.
Whoa.
Rivalry Playoffs brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, by Joe Newbrick Collision Centers, Covenant Health, Knoxville Smiles, and Commercial Bank, as well as Food City. But they're going to measure.
And clearly a first down there.
And a first down.
After the spot I saw in the Red Bank and Macon County game 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, what was that?
Well, the worst piece of officiating I've ever seen. Here's the touchdown that takes the lead for Greenville. Good vision, good cutback right there.
Some really good games tonight.
Halls now has positive rushing yardage, by the way, at 10.
First down, that's counting sacks, though, probably.
First down and 10 at the 12. Inside handoff. And this will push him up to 14. I tell you what, everybody in this stadium's got to be loving the Colossal Productions Jumbotron on the far side.
I agree with that.
I mean, they're seeing replays. Yeah. I mean, this is the best I think we've had all year long for Colossal, as you see up there on your top of your screen on the right. But you've got to book Colossal Productions for any event that you've got. It just takes it to a whole nother level. Second down and 7. Lethgo going to keep it himself. Turns back inside and will fall down at the 1 yard line. And that will be a first down and goal.
I mean, Halls has kept it so simple this quarter. They've gone 12 personnel with that 2 H-back look. They've ran the football so well on this drive. And now it's first and goal from the 1.
12th play of the drive. Under 6 to go in the game. Lethgo. Turning the legs, looking for the end zone.
Said he's
and
down.
They'll say no.
I don't think that's a bad thing for Halls. It's going to run another 30-something seconds off the clock.
No doubt.
Second down and goal at the 1. 13th play of the drive. Inside handoff.
Nope.
And Central's defense bowing its back. And it'll be a third down.
Again, you got 2 chances here. To Austin's point, I mean, as long as you get it in from 1 yard, this is a really good thing. But at the end of the day, you've got to get it in from 1 yard. I mean, so far, Central's bowed its back. Can it do it 2 more plays?
14th play of the drive. An almost 7-minute drive to this point.
Lethgo needs to keep it.
Third down and goal. Lethgo keeps it himself and will get in for the touchdown. With 4:25 to go, Halls takes a 27-21 lead with the extra point to come, but the Bobcats about to get the football again, and they've been almost unstoppable.
And again, about a 7-minute drive right there, taking precious time off the clock. It worked in their favor, getting stopped from the one twice, but they do get that touchdown. Yeah, 7 minutes, 32 seconds on the drive.
47 seconds to go. Anderson County's back to midfield.
The extra point is up, and it is good. 28-21 with 4:25 to go. Boy, it wasn't easy, but Lethco finally got in.
Oh, the ball came out, and he landed back on it. Did you see that?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, a 5A quarterfinal winner will go to Sevier County. 14 plays, 74 yards, and OEB Rivalry Playoffs is brought to you by OEB Law. Let them turn your wreck into a check. That is OEB Law. 7:32 on that drive. We keep our eye on Anderson County and Greenville as they have 47 seconds to go in that one.
We're coming out of an injury timeout here, so they're getting ready to resume play. One-day signs and banners. Call Ann or JP at 865-525-5474. Get your signs made in just one day.
After the kickoff, we'll do a live look in on Anderson County Greenville because they are under a minute to go at 28-21. Greenville with the lead. Mavericks in midfield. Lethco tonight, 18 of 23, 238 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and the rushing touchdown. And this kick will go into the end zone. So here we are with Anderson County and Greenville. 33 seconds to go in this one. 28-21. And we'll take a live look. Buffering just a little bit, but the young quarterback, J.D. Gillum, bad snap, and he'll just fall on it. Anderson County appears to have the one timeout left, and they'll use it right there.
I mean, that stuff can happen early in drives. We've seen it a few times tonight. And again, I know it's not, great playing conditions, but gosh.
So back here, 4:25 to go, 28-21 Halls. Bobcats 80 yards away from what could be overtime in a quarterfinal. Both teams with all 3 timeouts to go. They'll throw this one out to McAfee, and McAfee slung out of bounds, and they'll get an extra 15 yards.
Took a couple of people out down there on the sideline.
Gabe Holmes and Jarrell Chandler both on that tackle. Greenville with the interception, and that game is over. A pick 6 for the Green Devils, and they will win it 35-21 over Anderson County.
It's a good football game.
Yeah.
Two good football games here.
Yeah, the pick 6 to finish that one, and the Mavericks season will come to a close. Right across the middle.
Nowhere to go. Trying that screen again, and Josh Taylor saw a defensive lineman in his lap when he was trying to make the catch, and he said, "No, I'm good."
So Alcoa will travel to Greenville next week.
Maybe they'll get to finally finish that game we started a couple of years ago.
Second down and 10 here. 4:13 to go. Hall's 9 penalties, 100 yards tonight. And they're going to have a 3rd down and long.
Nice tackle by 44, Gavin Self.
Third down and 9.
You don't get this. You got to punt it away. You got your timeouts, play defense. And see if you can get the ball back.
And that clock, they're taking a lot of time off here.
You're right about that.
You've got all 3 timeouts left. Caden Long, the quarterback. Third down and 9 across the middle, almost intercepted. Well, that would have been big.
A straight drop. That's the first misstep for Brody Rogers tonight. He's been had a fantastic night in his final battle of Black Oak Ridge, and he knows it.
Well, and the offense is staying on the field, and with 3:27 to go, well, I think I'd punt this one away.
Well, with all 3 timeouts, you certainly feels that way.
The play clock's at 15. You can't take a timeout now.
Nope. Be better off take a delay a game and punt.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what I'd do. I know
You're
they're not doing
committed to
it.
go, and they'll run Long under pressure, rolling out, and he'll be buried at the 42.
Brought pressure off the edge. I believe it was Pierce who was the first to turn him back inside.
Eli Rutherford there as well. As was Jacob Clark.
Pierce turns him back inside, and as you said, he's finished off by 6 and 79.
You've got 3, they got 3.
First down and 10 at the 43. 3:20 to go.
And again, if you're Hall, what have you done well in the second half? Run the football out of 12 personnel.
Well, you want them to use all their timeouts. Yep. You're not running it here. But does Central take the timeout? And yes, they do. They'll commit to getting a stop right now, although the clock keeps running.
I think if you're Halls, you got to be aggressive. Go try to score and end this game. Get down at minimum, get down there in field goal range. Your field goal kicker, as you pointed out, is 7 of 8 on the year.
Yep.
Long of 48. So his only miss was the miss he had for us.
We're coming up after the game on the Carson Newman post game. Our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP, Joe Newberg, collision of the game.
There's been several collisions that we could highlight here in this game, but it better be that one on the kickoff.
Final score, Gatlinburg-Pittman 34, Meigs County 30. Highlanders to the semifinals for the first time since 1990.
Yeah, Marion County leads the game currently against Gordonsville 21-14, actually 28-14.
By the way, Crittenden is long 48 yards as far as a field goal.
24-7, Blackman over Marable, 5 minutes left.
In the game?
Second down and 11. Lefko throws this one out. And the Bobcats, what was the score again?
24-7 with 5:30 left. Blackman leading Marable.
In the game?
According to the text I got.
They started an hour behind us.
Let's show how long we're
well,
going
again,
here.
The second quarter of this football game took an hour.
Play of the game right here. 3:06 to go, third down and 3.
Yeah, they're in the fourth quarter.
That's a first down.
First down. a critical mistake by Central. First down and 10, inside handoff. Bobcats there for the tackle. By the way, Crittenden, once again, that 48-yarder, they are now inside, where it would be his career long.
Yep.
The 31-yard line would have been 48.
Remember, he attempted a potential game-tying field goal that never got off the ground, really, in the last outing we had.
Well, things starting to become clear as far as next week. 6A, it looks like Maryville's season will come to a close, and it would be Oakland and Blackman. So we would be done in 6A. 5A, winner of this goes to Sevier County. 4A, Alcoa at Greenville. 3A, Gatlinburg-Pittman at home.
Against Marion County.
Marion County.
As of right now.
1A, Coalfield.
Hosting South Pittsburgh.
Hosting South Pitt.
And 2A would depend on Eagleton.
By the way, all of the Blue Cross Bowls will be on WKNX The Knox, where you see all of our rivalry games. Thursday, December the 4th, all the private schools. And then on Friday, it's the odd number games, 1 through 5. And on Saturday, it's the even 2 through 6. .256. Central has one timeout left. Lefko going to go for the win. Lefko just going for all the marbles. Wow. And a flag will come in and give Hulls a first down. Or do they throw it on the offense?
Oh, Central's reacting like it's going to be on Halls.
Central act like it's on Rogers. Wow.
Oh, man. It's a big call.
Let's take a look at it here. Yeah,
I mean, he had a hand on him.
Pass interference, number 0 on the offense. That penalty.
He's got to take the penalty to put him out of field goal range.
Yeah.
Pass interference, 0 on the offense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot will replay second down.
Yeah, now, I mean, obviously you give up another play, but you're down by 7. Yeah. You've got to put him out of field goal range.
I was going to say he had a hand on him, but I don't know if that was.
Well, they both had hands on each other.
I mean.
And at the end of the day, he didn't turn around and play the football, and Rogers was trying to come back for it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you call that offensive pass interference. Explain that to me. I mean, he's mugging him.
Second down and 23 at the 44. 2:50 to go. Hall's up by 7. Central with the one timeout left.
Yep. Timeout Halls.
The Halls now has 2 remaining.
Timeout Halls. That's their first timeout of the second half.
I'm being aggressive here. I am taking more shots if I'm Brent Hughes. Worst case scenario, you punt it away and give them. They have to go 80-plus yards in 2 minutes. Needs to get to the 31-yard line over the next 2 plays to get into that 48-yard number for Crittenden.
Already did it once on the
13
drive.
yards. And you wonder how much buffer they're going to give Halls just to keep him in front of them.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm always up for being aggressive. But at the same time, I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to sit in the house and have them hit me with a screen pass, and I'm like, well, that was dumb.
Well, they've done that a couple of times and defended it pretty well on the screens. Yeah, bringing pressure.
Winner of this game goes to Sevier County, take on the defending 5A state champions, who you know are sitting in the locker room watching this game.
Oh, yeah.
.250 left. Bobcats one timeout. Second down and 23. Central is bringing pressure. Lethko can run if he wants. Lethko will very smartly slide down at the 43. And Central will use their last timeout.
I was going to say, no matter what on the second down play, you want this clock to be rolling. Because I didn't know if they wasted here, but they've already committed to it, so they did. But you wanted to keep that clock rolling.
I got Love Day on FaceTime over here. I figured, why not? Let's see if he answers. Sure enough, he did. Congrats on the win there, big fella.
Why don't you come over here on camera then and just not hog all the... Get over here.
Hold on, we're going to put you on.
We're putting you on TV, Love Day.
Because why not?
Okay, here he goes. This is technology for you.
Here's Love Day.
Here we are.
Here's Love Day. Love Day, say hello to everybody.
John Love Day. Congratulations on the win tonight. How'd you get it done? Can't hear him. What'd he say? Can I turn it around where people see him?
This
is technology. All right, so what do you think about this game? How much have you gotten to see? Okay, you're breaking up. Here we go. We're going to the game. We'll see you next week maybe, or with some other time. Third down at 22. Third and 22. Lethko. Play fake.
Nobody's downfield.
Running as much time off as he can, and he'll go down at the 48.
He had a wide-open receiver at the number on the opposite side of the field. The problem was that there was just no chance to see him.
Central's going to have their chance with no timeouts left. So they'll run the play clock down, which will take it down to about 150 or so.
Plenty of time for Central. This one just feels like overtime.
Would be the second overtime game this year for us?
But if it goes to overtime, we might be playing until Saturday.
Yeah, no doubt.
High snap.
Get rid of it.
Oh, almost. Boy, a high kick. Bobcats should get good field position if they stay away from the football.
That's a good bounce.
That was dangerous.
And then it took a huge Hall's bounce down inside dangerous. The 10.
Yeah, I mean, again, for about the seventh time tonight, that punt about got blocked.
Now, a minute 32, they're going to go 90 yards. That changes a lot.
Yeah,
it does. Just that extra. I mean, I think they run 6 or 7 extra seconds just on that snap alone. It just hung back there forever.
Yep. No timeouts.
.132 to go, 90 yards. Away from tying this thing up potentially. Hall's bringing pressure. Long throws this one to McAfee. He'll make the catch. 3-yard gains aren't going to do you much good.
I was going to say, it's plays like that that do nothing for you right now, okay? You need to be hitting the sideline, getting out of bounds. A gain of anything less than a gain of 3 yards again in the middle of the field, you're just taking too much time.
20 seconds for 3 yards will get you nowhere. 3 receivers top of your screen. Caden Long under duress. Rolling out. He's in trouble, and he'll slip down at the 6. And you're out of timeout. You've got to hurry if you're Central. Clock goes under a minute to go. Third down and 13, and they down it.
It's third and forever.
And you need 2 shots.
Your guys were not even back to the line of scrimmage.
You would have been better off letting them get set, taking another 10 seconds on the clock, and having 2 downs.
Agreed.
Versus that.
So 4th down and 13.
I'm taking something vertical shot here. The percentages of pulling this to overtime at 47 seconds and 96 yards or 94 yards or whatever it is are small.
And it's Halls that will take the timeout, which I think is a good timeout for Brent Hughes. You want to talk about it.
Their second timeout of the half.
I can tell by the look on your face there, you didn't like the timeout. If I'm Brent Hughes, I want something guys to talk about.
It's not the worst thing in the world, but I mean, you got him on the ropes.
I agree. That's where I agree with Eric. You had them backpedaling, and now you let them have time.
You let them talk about it too. You let them draw up the perfect play. I mean, you know,
like there's so much confusion out there for Central right now on this drive. I mean, they downed it on 3rd down.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, 6-1, half dozen to the other. I mean, great night for high school football, by the way. I mean, two communities, Battle of Black Oak Ridge, 2 rivals. Winner's going to go play the defending champions next week at their place. Do we have a final on Maryville? That finally done that?
I don't think it's final.
Lost to Blackman.
Here we go. Here's the ball game.
Fourth down and 13.
Got to be mindful of Caden Long's legs.
Got to get past the 20. Caden Long looking to throw. He'll take a shot downfield. Overthrows the receiver, interception, and it's Halls that will move on to the semifinals. How about that?
Gabe Holmes with the interception. To seal this one, you see Caden Long, you just got to throw it up. Got to give your guy a chance, overthrew it. And right into the breadbasket for Gabe Holmes.
And for the first time tonight, I'll say Brent Hughes was like, you know what? We haven't won on TV with you guys. 0-3 this year. Make it 1-3. Now the next guy is Eddie Spradlin in Greenville that says, I've never won on TV with you guys. You can win on TV. Well, how about the job that Brent Hughes and this staff have done? Starting 0-3.
Going 7-1 since. I mean,
just a gritty, gutsy job by this crew and this staff, this program.
I mean, that's why the 0-3 start was so puzzling, because, again, you have guys who have played for 3 years, and they just had to take a deep breath and kind of figure themselves out. And it's been a great second half of the season on into the playoffs.
So Hall's at Sevier County next week in a semifinal.
Still really impressed with what Central got done this year. I mean, I know it's going to fall short. But, I mean, heck of a year for the Bobcats. They do have their quarterback coming back.
Yep.
Wait.
A quarterback with 44 total touchdowns entering the night.
And it's the 4th place team in the region, or the 3rd place team in the region.
Yeah,
West was 4. So it's the Halls Red Devils that will move on to the semifinals with a 28-21 win over Central. The Battle of Black Oak Ridge, no trophy tonight, but Halls is still alive for a gold trophy.
Feels like 96. First time since 96 into the quarters. First time since 96 into the semis.
Gary Shepard was the head coach. He had a running back named Scott Carter, who ended up going to become athletic director at ETSU. And that was my first year covering high school football in the Knoxville area.
Eric was 3. You were covering your first year, and I was in middle school at East Ridge.
In 1996. Got to feel good for Brent Hughes and this program, and boy, Kevin Lane and his program. What a great year they had.
Yeah.
They'll finish 10-3.
Kevin Lane did a heck of a job this year.
He really, I mean, listen, bunch of schools passed on Kevin Lane. He finally got his shot with Central, and he's proved a lot of people wrong. Big kudos to him, and I love the way he coaches.
Yeah.
He loves this place. I mean, like, he is going to continue to win games. To be in year 2 and be where they are, I mean, I think sky's the limit for Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin kept waiting for that opportunity.
Yes.
You know, Brent Hughes, and these guys are really good friends, by the way. Brent Hughes and Kevin Lane. But it's the Halls Red Devils that will get the win tonight. And Sevier County and Halls next week in a 5A semifinal. Amari Lethko, what a night for him. 18 of 23, 238 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. They overcame 9 penalties for 100 yards.
And that's tough to do. Usually when you're penalized for 100 yards,
both teams went over 100 yards in penalties.
Sophie Starkey has got the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP with her. And what a night for this guy who made all kinds of catches. 9 catches, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was a thing of work. Brody Rogers is our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP. Sophie?
Yep, I've got Brody Rogers here with me. After how you guys started the season 0-3, now you're going to the semifinals. How'd you imagine this moment?
You know, I wasn't really thinking about it in the moment, but it's great we're here, and it's great we're finally getting together as a team.
How'd you see your team persevere through this season?
We've got it all together. We took our discipline and everything to the side, and we just started playing like a team.
You had a big impact on this game, 100 yards, 9 catches, 2 touchdowns. What was your mentality going into tonight?
My mentality was I was not losing the game. We were coming in hot. Everybody was ready. We were not losing the game.
That's what your coach said. He said you guys just refused to do. I saw you guys embrace. What does it mean for you and your coach?
Me and my coach, we just love to come out here and play football. He's a great coach. He's a great guy. He does it all for us.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a game for him. And, you know, it could have gone to either Lethko or Rogers. Yep. I mean, the yin to the yang, however you want to say it. I mean, both those guys had a great game.
No doubt. And the quarterback always can be the guy. But tonight, Rogers had so many key plays, key catches.
Joe Newbert collision of the game. Brought to you by Joe Newbert. And as we talked about, boy, there's no question it was this right here.
Oh, hit stick on the kickoff. Special teams hit stick. You got to love that.
Yeah, and that'll leave a mark right there for one Michaelis Daniel as the Joe Newbert collision of the game is corralled. That guy right there. So next week, where will we be? Well, we don't know. We're going to have a discussion. We'll announce the teams tomorrow. The Gray Hodges pregame show at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. WKNX The Knox, WBIR Plus. All of that and more on OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. Final score tonight, 28-21. They had fireworks here. How about that? And it's the Red Devils that will go to Sevier County next week. For Eric Kane, for Austin Price, there's Sophie. For everyone who's been a part of this, and I'm Mark Packer. We will see you next Friday night.